Well, hello, everybody. Let's see here if we got, yeah, we got Spotify going. Yay, we're not totally scuffed today. Well, welcome on in. Thank you, Toasty, for the daily check-in and the lurk. Oh, did I just hear my voice? I don't think so. Okay. Well, anyways, um, how's everybody doing? Yeah, we ready for some more VTuber interviews? I'm so excited. Last night was so much fun, and we got to meet so many different peoples, and just I don't know, just the different walks of life and what they do and how they go about it. It was really interesting. So I'm really I'm really interested to see how today goes as far as just what their designs are, how they got here, all that jazz. We did actually have one cancellation early on, and I just didn't move anybody around. That's why we don't have somebody right away to go. So it's just one of them. It gives me just a sec to sit and talk with you all. I don't feel like I interacted with you guys as much as I should have yesterday, so I do apologize for that. Excuse me, I was just trying to put a lot of focus and attention on our guests. So but again, tonight, feel free to ask questions. It's going to help me a lot more to see them if you do use the highlight redeem. So definitely, I got to see that one is still going, right? Yeah, highlight my message. Oh, it's 100. Oh my gosh, let's fix that real quick. Why is that 100? I just don't think I ever changed that one. Okay, viewer rewards. Yeah, power up. So I think yesterday I'm like, oh yeah, it's only 1 point. Wrong. Okay. The cost for this award must be at least 10 points. Oh, fine then. It'll be 10 points. So anybody new coming in, they get 300 off the bat if they do follow. So then they can actually ask some. So, boom. Got that situated. I don't know if that takes an extra second to actually carry over or how that all goes, but it is good to go at least. Rem, thank you for the lurk. I definitely appreciate it. We got a little bit of time. You coward, where are the pumps? Nope. No pumps. I told you in the Discord. I said Saturday or Sunday there will be no pumps. Sunday, however, we'll be playing Gears of War with Rush. So I will be dying that day. I can't stick around for tonight, so good luck with the interviews. That's okay, Cola. I definitely appreciate you popping in at least. I hope you have a good night or whatever you're doing. Yeah. It's gonna be fun though and stuff. If you do get a chance or something like that, I think I should like try to do little snippets and clips and stuff like that from last night's stream into this. I'd like to throw them on YouTube, just like some of the more like fun questions and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm gonna try and do some of that. I'm not necessarily the best at like editing and doing all that. Oh no, you will be dying before you even start the game. Oh my gosh. I so look forward to it, gamer. I so look forward to it. Oh my gosh. But how is everybody's weekend going though? Are you enjoying yourselves? Did you have a relaxing day or evening or whatever time zone really you're in? I know a lot of you are in different time zones than me, technically. Which still to this day blows my mind that there are people halfway across the world that, tune into this silly dog. So, oh, let's see here. Yeah, we got roughly about 20 minutes or so until the first one goes. I've been drinking my V8 with energy to wake my old ass up. So, we will still have, I'll have some of the same questions, but I feel like most of my questions kind of like went in and out with each other. I didn't try to just ask. It was the same question with everyone. But there was a couple of them that I did repeat just because it's just like, I feel like, okay, like this is a very standard question for like what they're doing. Nothing deviated out of the usual from me, so I suppose my day is going great. Nice. Glad to hear that, Rem. Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine, honestly, mine was, I cleaned a little bit and just kind of relaxed, and I didn't really do a whole lot today. And honestly, that was kind of nice because this next week I actually have to go. Next week there will be no stream. Next week, I mean Wednesday. Sorry, we always do a Wednesday stream normally. I will not be. I will actually be out of my state, over and meeting with some of my coworkers and stuff like that. So big meeting, blah blah blah. We do it like, I don't know, every other quarter or something like that. So yeah, I love meetings so much. So next week will probably just be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't think I'll try and make up, or I don't know, maybe we'll try and do the Monday or something like that. I don't know. I don't really know a whole yet what it's going to be for the schedule next week. I still got all tomorrow to figure it out, right? Hope your travels are safe. Thank you. Yeah, usually to get where I need to go, they generally don't always do a one-way flight there or something like that. So it's usually I have like a small little layover and then got to sit there and pick my nose and, so much fun at the airport. But I don't know, flying isn't too bad as long as you're not like in the middle seats stuck between two people. Like, I absolutely hate that, especially if it's like people you don't know. It's like, oh, why? But alas, I'm lucky to have the position that is just like I can travel for work and stuff. So, I can't complain too much. But so, but what else is going to be going on here? Oh yeah, I did put in one of the emotes. I labeled it as something else just to see. I don't want to get bonked ever on Twitch. Looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, Rush. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. Is it even? Oh no. Yes, it's there. Not Gears? What do you mean not Gears? Oh, by the way. Boom. It was requested. So here it is. At least this part. I wasn't going to add the second part to it. 2 days worth of pumps. Oh my gosh. Why do you all need to torture me so? Since I skipped, you're acting like I skipped a gym day or something like that. No. I did not want to be counting while I'm supposed to be asking questions. Oh shit. 150 pumps tomorrow before we start. He wants to kill me. He wanted to kill me before we actually start. That's insane. 7.3k. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should just crank it up and then make it that just one set of pumps is 10k. Spend it all, fuckers. That's just for me. Oh my gosh. Are we still doing it if we go down or if we die that we have pumps? So that would include you then too, then Rush? Might as well make an exercise stream. Hey, I said we can do an exercise stream if we when we hit 1k. That's when I'll do the exercise little stream or something like that. I got to figure out a way to do it, without getting doxing myself or something like that. So I will make it happen. If we get to 1,000, fuck it. Maybe I'll put on like one of my t-shirts or something like that and put on like a black wig or something like that. And then wear like sunglasses and we'll we'll make it fun, right? And don't forget to stretch and drink water. Yep. I'll make sure tonight. I just had my another V8. I got my vitamin water ready to go, and I have a good thing of water as well. So tonight, I think we're going to be good. I got the feeling I'm going to, about halfway through this, I'll probably have to go to the bathroom. And probably about 5 minutes before we start, I'll just run, make sure I'm good to go, because I'd hate to do that right before an actual interview or something like that. So, but yeah, let's see here. I did tag everybody that is going to be on Twitter. Yeah. Why does my brain, like, anytime I just want to say Twitch? I want to say Twitch like immediately, and it's just Nope, wrong app there, Asham. Ugh. I think tonight I am going to keep on the Spotify or something like that. I feel like it was just like there was just a little bit missing. I might turn it down just so my ADD isn't like too bad with it, but I don't want that to distract me from like the questions and stuff like that. But I just feel like it could have used it last night when I was just watching a little bit of it, but I don't feel like it turned out bad. We had some really awesome people last night. So it was really, really fun to get to know them and everything. So I'm looking forward to tonight for sure. Yeah. Yep. Don't even have to play a game. I just have to sit and ask questions. That's not that hard at all. And try to be entertaining, right? You know what though? I kind of feel like every time I did ask though, like what upset them, it was really kind of along the same lines. Like some of them were like a tad different or something like that, but for the most part, it was just like, oh, okay, yeah, all right. When someone's being a dickhead, got it. I mean, it's pretty standard, I feel, but maybe I should switch the question. You know how it did feel like with everybody there was a different threshold though of like what they're willing to accept. So maybe I gotta just change the question up just a little bit. We could be pumping before the first interview. Tomorrow is on you. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're gonna fucking make me sweat my ass off right beforehand? Why can't we just relax? Oh, by the way, Rush, how did you do today? Did you win? Did you at least make it decently up the bracket? For those that don't know, I'm not going to say fully here, but Rush does do some competition. I could probably say what you do, right? I guess I'll ask that first before I just blurt it out. Yeah, no, I'm super proud of you, Rush, for going to do your dreams. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, yeah. Doing some cornhole, or some people just call it beanbags or something like that. Rush here is actually really, really good. I thought I was like halfway decent, and then he comes over and just kicks my ass like it's nothing. So I'll just silently retire from that too. Oh. Let's see here. Should we crack into the vitamin water already, or just we'll start with the regular water. This will make me actually have to go to the bathroom. I know. What is it? Ooh, first time chatter. It's learning time. Yeah. I'm all excited to hear about yours as well. Yeah, you are on at 8:30 my time. So got about, it'll be 2 people before you. Oh, really excited to see yours. Actually, like when every person that I put in that picture, that is on Twitter, like I was sitting there thinking of like design questions and something like that, and I was just like with yours, I was like, damn, this is like all of them are cool looking, but like yours really heavily armored. That's awesome. Oh, headbands! Thank you for the headband. Yeah, here we go. All right. Let me open up my Discord here and just make sure that I did give them the password. Because some of them let's see here. Password, staying by, good to go. Okay. You know what? We'll give it another 5 minutes, and then we will open up the floodgates. We will let people on in. Okay, maybe one by one, but still. Figure, if we start 5 minutes or so, and then that gives me a couple minutes to get people in, if because not everybody knows how to use the VNet, which is totally fine. Oh, thank you. Giving out a sub. That was too kind. You didn't have to do that. Oh, thank you. Shadefire. I haven't seen Shadefire in here. Let's see here, though. When it comes to your turn, you gotta let me know. I cannot actually pronounce your name, and I really don't want to butcher it. So when you get in here, the first thing is tell us how to like pronounce your name and stuff. Other people might, but I'm Yeah, I really don't want to butcher it. I don't have to, but I want to. You're doing good work. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Ma wa ra cut so Imarata so. I still don't feel like I'm saying it 100% right. Can I call you Hema? Just to really shorten it? If not, let me know. Let me know when it gets to your turn. Imawara Tisu? It's all good. Okay. I'm sorry. Like, that is one thing I did never. I just didn't excel well in school was English, and I really wish I would have. I had a hard time. I damn near failed English, and I completely failed at Spanish. So it's just like language is just not my forte, I guess, or at least just like reading it and stuff like that. Because my like everyday job, I have to like sit and talk with people damn near every day. So you're fine. Good thing about it, Japanese is that sounds are almost always the same. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. The ideas are generating now of some questions for later for you. Alrighty. Well, still love my model. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. Even though like I wasn't the mastermind behind like any of it or something like that, I've been, just trying to give it a good home. Giving it lots of love, and you know, may or may not have a new outfit or something like that in the works. But I still want to keep it a lot like some of the elements and stuff, but I've been really trying to like build on it. I have what I call like story pieces and stuff. If you guys actually do want to join my Discord, there are story pieces that I have in there, so you don't have to go try and searching through Twitter and stuff like that to find them. And when I do actually do the 2.0 or just new outfit, whatever you want to call it, the lore video hopefully will be done by that time, and I'll have like all those beforehand. It's going to be a lot of fun. I already know about the lore behind that model. Well, yeah, but I like my actual lore and stuff like that. Like I have a whole lore video, and like you know, we're we're going different directions and stuff like that. So stay tuned. All right, it's 7:24 my time here. Let us bring in the first victim. Okay, let's see here. They said standing by, good to go. So I'll just go a couple minutes early, right? Hopefully they're good. I do have to turn this music down just a little bit, though. Redeem a hydrate. I'll hydrate a little bit. Hi, how's it going? Not too bad. Not bad. I am loading up the VNet right now to send you an invite, get you in. I just saw that you were ready to go, so I'm just like, oh shoot, we may as well start it early, and that just makes it that it's easier for everyone else if someone has a I just clicked the host button just like 2 seconds ago, so oh, let's see here. Do I have all this in order? Da, 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 da. Boom! There we go. I do not lock people's models, that way you can control it. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. What? What do we got going on here? Okay, yeah, okay, all right. I have to ask right off the bat, what is up with all the I forget her name, but she's like the loading thing there if you do not have the watermark. What's up with the watermark? Raw strength. So each watermark is it like that's a different power level or something? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is great. And judging by it, I see some Marlboro, and I don't know what that other brand is there. Are you a smoker? Hmm. June. Oh, is the modeler smoker? I guess I'm just curious. Where do the cigarettes come from? Oh, oh my gosh, that's kind of random, but oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Um, Well, I've been kind of you're my first victim, I'll call you tonight. But everybody yesterday, I did kind of, there was a couple questions that did repeat themselves, but I do like knowing, you know, how did you come into finding VTubers, or how long too have you known about them as well? Oh, okay. What made you want to transition then from the fan like and turn to be like, hey, I can do this myself? Okay, okay. I can understand that vibe totally. What yeah, actually before we get too far past, yours was another on my list that I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to try and butcher the I see Jin, but what how do you pronounce like is it the last name or is it just all together? Gotcha. Okay. Well, I didn't really know because, like, for mine, it's just like, Nivale. I don't know. That's a whole identity crisis in itself. But some people have like a last name with it, so I just didn't know really where yours fell in that. There we go. Now, looking at your model, are you a mouse or are you a rat? Mouse. Well, okay, okay. So you're going with the mouse vibes. I like it. We got some watermarks, we got some cigarettes, and we got some aviators. There we go. So what are the kind of vibes that you're going with on your stream? Yeah, I will say I wasn't like shocked, but at the same time, I wasn't like expecting it either. So I feel like you are nailing it right there. Ye- Oh, there you go. There you go. So you're very much a yapper. Does that translate into does that translate into real life then too? Are you more of an extrovert of a person? Whoa, there you go. There you go. Was that the one that you sent me? Right? I believe. Nice. As a fellow biker, I approve. Especially like my bikes, I wouldn't dare bring them out in the snow like that. But okay, so besides VTubing, you motorcycle. What are some of your other hobbies? Hey, nice. Unicycle though. I have never taught, like, I obviously know about them, but I've never talked to anybody that does that. How hard is it to actually unicycle? Mhm. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those. I have crashed too many bikes, and those have two wheels. Uh, I mean, as a child, I was very uncoordinated, and I don't know how I haven't died on a motorcycle. But but a unicycle, that's impressive. Hats off to you for being able to do that. Holy shit. um, yep. I can imagine that. Uh, going to the Going to your model though again, where did you really come up with saying like, hey, you know what, I do want to be a mouse versus like, actually having like I don't know, take for instance, like here, like I look like a girl, but I have like dog ears or something like that. Gosh. Oh, okay. So this model, see, I'm not really familiar with a lot of like the customizable models or the ones you can buy online and stuff. So this is one that like possibly other people have out there. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. So that's where the watermarks and the sunglasses and cigarettes come from. I'm getting a little more standing out. Well, yeah, I mean, it's fun what you're doing already. It seems like. Walk us through what like a well. That's I'm glad to hear that. When is or not when is what is a usual stream kind of look like for you? What kind of schedule do you have, and or do you have a schedule at all? Gosh. Nice. There you go. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. What so you literally watch that channel live, and I guess I've never sat there watching it. Like, run me through it. Okay. Well, that's not a good deal. So on your streams, then you're kind of critiquing some of that, then. Oh, okay, okay. Have a little fun with that. Okay. You know, that is that I yes, I've seen a lot of streamers do that in a sense of just you go in there, it's just like what's going on. Oh my gosh, this entire time? Oh my gosh,
I've been vibing so hard, dude.
Yeah, we've been vibing. Nobody said a damn thing. Oh my gosh. I am so
Dude,
sorry.
They can't hear my gap moy. They probably think I'm a woman.
Like nobody said anything.
Oh my goodness.
Well, real quick, I guess, let's at least just run through that little bit of your model on that. I am so sorry. But
yo, no worries. Yeah, so my model is actually made by Yashino Art. She's an artist out of Italy, and she makes this free to use model for little brokies like me.
Oh, I'm gonna feel terrible about this all damn night now. Oh my gosh! I didn't even realize. Oh, yeah, everybody can hear. I didn't even think about that. Man.
Let me sip some water. Ooh.
All right. So what chat didn't all hear though, you just vibe. You have a lot of fun. It sounds like you do a little bit of reaction content.
I kick it on the computer, dude. There's this one website. It's called Siggy's.app, and it literally catalogs Chinese cigarettes, and it has lore about them, and you can research the companies. And I've just been digging for the archive for the last couple of streams, just going through it and reading the entries. I love the Double Happiness cigarettes.
The Double Happiness cigarettes.
Double happiness.
What the fuck? I didn't even know something like that existed, or that the cigarettes have lore.
I found it on Twitter. I found it on Twitter, and unfortunately, the creator may or may not be a crypto shill, but I'm trying to separate art from the artist, you know?
I can understand that. I can understand that. Okay, so well, people didn't really get to hear though. Just run through your hobbies again real quick.
Oh yeah, so hey, I'm Jin. I love going outside. So I am Canadian, and everything here is kind of mid except the outdoors. So I ride a TW200 dual sport. I've got a few mods on it. It's an excellent grocery getter. And
getter, I love it.
Yeah, I got a dry bag on the back and the cargo rack. Apparently the bike can haul 400 pounds, so
hey, there we go.
It's super fun. I love the big rear tire, but unicycle is another one of my hobbies. It's more of my cardio, and I do an 8-kilometer circuit. That's a little bit of nature trail.
Oh, damn. 8 kilometers. Oh, damn. Okay.
Like 5 miles, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not just something quick. That's definitely time and dedication right there.
I'm booking it. It's a 29-inch unicycle, so it takes me about 50 minutes to do the whole thing.
Oh wow. Okay. I was thinking that probably took you a couple hours or something like that.
My previous one was a 24-inch one, and that one was a lot slower. But that one's more for like freestyle and unicycle basketball specifically.
Unicycle basketball?
I've never done it. I've never had the opportunity to, because it's like super fucking rare seeing another person on a unicycle.
Yes, I will agree. I haven't really talked to anybody or anything on that, but
I'm zooming out. Funny. Sorry, I was scrolling.
Oh no, it's all good. I do that all the time and stuff. Well, hey, why don't you zoom all the way up? Let's get a good look at the mousey.
Oh, yeah. Hey, how you doing?
Well, see, here's the thing, though. It's just like, and I was saying this all last night. Like, there's usually a lot of detail in VTubers' eyes. Whether it's just something, simple or anything, there's usually in there. Like, look at all that. It's just like there's, 3 blues MC? 4 different blues. All the, what do you call them? Sparkles or just like light glimmer or something like that?
Sparkles. Yeah. Oh, hi, chat room.
Yay, anime captains. Thank you for stopping by. Hello.
Yo, bless up.
We're just doing some VTuber interviews and, doing half of the interview where nobody can hear, I'm just a fail host, I guess.
Hey, it's just a one-on-one.
Oh my gosh. But, okay. Well, the couple of the other questions I asked to some people, it sounds like you're pretty easygoing with everything. What is something, though, that really can boil your blood in your stream and get somebody booted out or bonked?
Honestly, I'm usually pretty easygoing. Like, to be a streamer, you have to have thick skin. I am literally an animal in a cage. You can poke me with sticks, right? But if you're like bullying other chatters, uh-uh, uh-uh. And if you take this shit somewhere else and you stir shit in other people's chat room, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
You can make fun of me all you want. I sign up for this shit. Right?
I let my chat bully me too a little bit, but yeah, that's where I draw the line too. I don't like people picking on others in there, but
Hell
it's just
no.
like, yep. So I feel like we're very similar in that sense. It's just like, yeah, I got thick skin, sure. Let's roll. What does your model have any kind of like toggles or anything? I guess you have some things on you right now, so you could take those on and off easily.
Yeah,
I
I
assume.
can take them on and off. I think I never mess with toggles. What I do is I do Jim Carrey faces to the camera.
Oh my gosh. Let's see a couple.
Yeah. Let me bring this up. I forgot the hotkey, so I'm gonna have to expression editor. Angry. Okay, what's that one? This is angry. This is very angry.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, and then blush. What the hell's a blush? Show. That's it.
Oh, it's the two little pink dots I see. Yep.
Well, I'm always blushing because I'm always smiling.
Yay.
And then there's pasta mode.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I got pasta. Yo, every growing boy needs their pasta and cigarettes.
What a combination.
Then I have sad. I've never actually made this face before.
Oh no.
It's so weird.
You're crying.
Oh, this is my first time going through this in a long time. All right, then there's scared. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the sleeper.
Oh, yep. Got the nose bubble. Yep.
Okay, I'm done here. Am I still smiling? Hey, I'm still smiling.
Yeah, it's one of those I always like to, to see if people do have those toggles. And it's kind of fun though. It's just like with one of these, like maybe you didn't even realize that you had, or like you said, you don't really use some of them all that much. So, okay. Does anybody in chat have any kind of questions or anything? And then what else do you? Do you only stream on Twitch, or are you on any other platforms?
So. Yeah, I mostly stream on Twitch. Funny enough, the YouTube has actually given me the option of streaming there. But I would have to change a few things. And I do have the tools to do it. It's just implementing them. It's just like, do I wanna?
Right.
Right now, YouTube is the archive for the VODs.
Gotcha. Okay. And then, excuse me. You did what times are your streams usually at?
Yeah, usually 7 p.m. PST. I have been experimenting lately with my time windows have changed a bit, so sometimes I may stream earlier. I try to give as much notice as I can, but 7 p.m. PST, all weekdays except Tuesday, and I take Sundays off.
Hey, there you go. That sounds like you're rocking it, man. Got
yeah.
How chatty would you say your community is? Do they really get into the bullying you and having fun? Or
they're a bunch of
street
sweethearts. I say like I tolerate bullying, but it rarely occurs. It's like, I'm no stranger to banter, right? I love banter.
Yeah.
So usually I'm the one egging them on. It's like, come on, tussle with me.
There you go. Do you have any like a name for your community?
Oh, well, if I'm a crackhead, they're crackheads too.
Jeez.
We're all under this one happy crack home.
Crackhead. Oh my goodness.
My production value is not great. We're at like 2 Junior McChickens right now. We are definitely not at Archburger territory for production value.
Production value. Now, as far as your model is concerned, too, what kind of like, do you use a webcam, or are you using
I'm just a webcam.
Webcam.
You got the audio. I have audio autism and a little bit of the guntism, but I do not want an iPhone.
I am an Android user, and when I found out,
I have a $300 Chinese phone.
the phone that I have to use, like this model, when I bought it, they were like, "Hey, you have to use a V-Bridger with it," and it's like, "Oh, Oh, okay. And so I like,
okay.
I had to go out and buy an iPhone, and it's just like I was telling my wife, I'm like, I absolutely hate iPhones, and she had to like set it all up for me, damn near. So I get it,
God
not
bless the
wanting to.
wifey.
Yes, she is an Apple user all the way, and that's one thing we never connect on. So
Yeah.
I'm like, you take those Apple products and get out of here.
Well, that's the thing. When I first had a phone, I would use it like as a flash drive. I would drag files onto it because the SD card inside of it made it so easy from dragging files onto a computer and shit.
Oh yes, well, yep, that's right. Now, what do you have as far as like upcoming things?
Shit.
Do you have any, let's see here, like charity events, or just I guess just anything in general that is coming up?
I'm just winging it on the computer. If I find cool things, I'm gonna show them to you, like a kid showing like their parents a cool bug.
Oh my god.
I occasionally play visual novels. We were just finishing up Two Heart yesterday. I've done 4 playthroughs of it now.
Oh,
and
okay.
it had a remake in 2025. Originally came out in the 90s, and it's one of those classic ones.
The main
character
guess
is a
I don't know what
pig-headed-
that is, but
The main character is a pig-headed asshole. I want to beat his head with hammers.
oh jeez.
It's fun.
Speaking of hammers, it was kind of funny. Like the PNG you sent me for like everybody to be put in for the promo. Like it was like this or something, and then like one with you getting hit with a hammer. I was like, oh well, I guess I don't know which one to roll. I'm like, I'll take the hammer, but
take the hammer. Yeah, because it's just an item in VTube Studio.
Oh yeah,
It's just here. Yeah.
Ooh, Gamer's got a question here. What is a thing you strive for this year?
Oh my goodness. Probably being a better entertainer, and being, I guess, getting better as an entertainer, holding convos, and just bridging out and being a more outgoing person. I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to live an interesting life.
Yeah, I get that. Hey, those aren't bad things at all. To maybe anybody that is listening or something like that, who do you vibe the best with when it comes to like maybe doing like collabs and stuff for games or anything?
Honestly, I get along really good. I know it sounds cliche, but I get along good with like so many different people. As long as they're not like a brick wall, dude, we're gonna find some common interest and we're gonna vibe.
We're gonna vibe. There you go. No, that's cool, because there's some people that it's just like, well, I only like to collab with friends and stuff, and I'm one of those people that is like, well, I just want to give everybody a shot, and it's just like, yeah, I might have those awkward interactions and stuff like that.
You gotta take the good with the bad.
Yeah, exactly. You're never gonna know until you try. So but I get it. Some people have had some really bad experiences that hold them back. So I never hold that against them or anything, but that's just my own take on it. Ooh, we got another one here from chat.
Collab.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I guess one of my biggest inspirations, like I'm a VTuber fan. I do have an Oshi, but
who's the Oshi?
I love Mari Ian. She is such a good yapper. Holy crap. But she is not my dream collab partner.
Oh, really? Okay.
No. Because I think her fans would kill me.
Okay.
Like, Jin, why the hell are you up there? No. Someone it's so hard, there's so many good streamers out there. I love, there's this one guy, he's doing a subathon in a shed right now. His name is Uwo Slab. He's like a crazy mad scientist.
Uh-huh.
And he's shitting in a bucket doing a subathon in a shed from Temu.
What? that's an odd one.
Yeah, he would be a dream collab guy. I think we would bounce and riff off each other pretty hard. But also, Queso's cool too. I love that guy.
Well, that's cool though. Oh my gosh.
Look, we're already in a dream collab.
No, look at that.
Dude, you're making my dream happen, dude.
Oh my gosh.
This is my first goddamn interview.
You know, it was so kind of funny. Like some people that were just like so excited and everything for it. I thought I was gonna get like 4 people like that messaged me or something like that. And you'd be surprised of how many people just like replied to that. And I'm like, I did say like you got to direct message me. Like
Yeah.
I want people to put a little effort in as far as like, hey, like, all right. Because if I had enough, fuck, I would have done like, okay, well, let's just make a whole month of it, you know, scattering games in between so it doesn't get stale. But it's just one of those, like, I wanted to give everybody the opportunity. I didn't really think that that I'd actually have some money. Oh, thank you for the follow.
Yo, bless up. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are almost at our time here. Is there anything that possibly I didn't ask, or maybe chat didn't ask, that you feel it would be good for them to know about your stream, your model, or just even about yourself?
Let's see. I'm a pretty vulgar guy, so, you know, we try to keep it to an adult audience, or at least behave like a goddamn adult, please. But, no, usually we keep it, you know, 18 plus. And what else? No, I like hanging it, kicking on the computer. My name's Jin.
Last question, I guess. Maybe you kind of answered that in this. Would you say your community and you are more wholesome, or would you lean more, not so much like like you do lewd content yourself, but you...
Yeah. Like, as you can see, I'm a sex icon.
I mean, like, you have it in your streams as far as like what you're reviewing or any of those kind of things.
Honestly, sometimes I do like Gachimuchi, so, but it's funny. It's gay porn without the porn.
Gotcha. So you do a little bit of everything then. So if someone was to ask you, you do some wholesome stuff and you do some lewd stuff. Let's just put it in like, I don't really know how else to word it like that, but
good. A little bit of everything. A crackhead smorgasbord.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. My wife's gonna ask me later, so how'd it go? Who'd you met? Oh, I met a crackhead.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
You got any copper?
How am I gonna explain that one later? Oh my gosh. Well, that's about it for time here. But thank you so much. I apologize again that the audio was cut off, but I do feel like we quickly got through some of that stuff again.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. As much as, you know, your model is like something that, you know, is just out there anybody could buy, I do think it's really cool. You know, mice are cute at the end of the day. It's just a given. So, again, thank you very much for coming on out, and don't be a stranger. Well, and anybody that from either last night or tonight, I will be popping into their streams and bugging them. So it won't be the last time you see me.
Thank you so much. I had a wonderful time talking to y'all.
Yeah. We'll talk to you later.
Take care. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Boom. Okay. Now let's get to the VNet. Okay. And then collab. Boom, boom. I always forget that like on here, I have to quit the collab here. And then I have to like connect in for the next person. I was gonna say, did we already lose music? And since it's actually on, there, I at least have some background. Well, boom. Yes, so if you all do want to ask questions again, yes, use the highlighted redeem like you were. I appreciate that. I didn't realize it yesterday too that they were at 100 for a highlight message, so I did lower them down to 10. Okay, let's get our next person in here. Okay. Boom, start the call. These interviews have been fun. Do you do any advice or just talking stuff? Ash. I guess I could give advice and stuff like that, but in all honesty, some of these people have actually been in the game longer than me. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't stray away from those kind of things, but it's I guess if you really want advice, I would need more of a specific question or something. But okay, let's get into our next interview. Hello.
Hello?
Ooh, we gotta turn you up. Let's see here.
Oh, am I quiet? Do I need to speak in my mic a bit more? Do I need to bring it closer?
Let's try this. I got you at 140. How does that sound?
Let's see. How's it sound?
Yeah, there we go. That's better. All right, I have you in. Oh, it looks like you're already trying to load in. Perfect.
There we go.
All right. I just kind of find it funny. We start off with a mouse, and now we are to a rat.
Now, the mousy to the ratty.
There we go. Well, why don't you introduce yourself? What is your name?
Well, I am Percy Packrat, or Packrat VT, or just Percy. It's nice to meet you all.
Yeah, there we go. I think tonight I'm just gonna have everybody say their own damn name. Like yours, I'm just like I know how to say it, but it's just one of them. I almost like
Yeah.
the introduction part of like, hey, say your name.
Yeah, it's like in case some people have like a very complicated name, that way just get that right out of the way. So.
I had 2 on my list tonight, almost 3. That I was like, you know what? I do not want to butcher this, so I'm just gonna make everybody else say their name, and then it's all fair, right?
Oh yeah, I feel that. Easiest way not to butcher a name is to have them introduce themselves first.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty, well, let's just get right on into it. The first question I've been asking everybody though is, how did you find out about VTubing, and what made you then want to do it yourself?
Well, I first got into watching VTubers, watching indie VTubers like Alicia X Life, Makari Morph, a few others off the top of my head. But all in all, it was just looking through, just watching stuff on YouTube, and I was like, oh, this is fun, this is nice, this is interesting, and I just got to just filling my life with a bunch of VTubers that just catch my eye and that are fun to watch, that have kind of these infectious energies that I just can't help but just latch onto. And over time, like that's why it's like my 2 biggest Oshis are Alicia X Life and Makari Morph, because there's the one that got me into this in the first place. Because it's like, I never really watched any of like the bigger VTubers, like the big Hololive or Nishi Sanji names like that. I was indie in the game from day one.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. That's honestly very similar to me. But no, that's really cool. I always like hearing those stories. And a lot of my interviews, like yesterday, it really seemed like everybody has known about VTubers for like many, many years. I'm like, how am I just discovering this within the last year and a half? Like, where have I been?
Yeah, I feel you there.
Oh my gosh. Well, all right. Well, why did you choose a rat as being like your model, I guess?
I guess I just like rats. Like, I had a pair of pet rats when I was in high school, and I really love my rats. My ex was a rat breeder, and I spent a lot of time when I was there, because we lived like 6 states away. Whenever I could actually come and visit, I would just play with the rats. I love rats. Like, unfortunately, I don't have any pet rats because I have like 9 cats, 3 dogs, and 4 ferrets, so I don't really have the time to spend with rats, because I don't live alone, of course, so the animals all get taken care of by somebody, because the dogs are my older brothers, the ferrets are my mom's, and the cats are kind of split between everybody. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm like, how many cats is that again? Did you say 9? Like, holy moly.
There is a lot of cats in the house. There's a lot of them.
I got 4 in my house, and I think that's too many. Holy 9?
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, trust me. As the primary income that buys all the food and the litter, yeah, there's already too many. Thankfully, yeah, because it's like
I can't imagine. Holy crap!
Yeah, but it's like four of them are ours. 4 of them are my brothers downstairs, and then one of them is my little brothers who moved in with me a couple of months ago.
Mhm.
And so, this kind of divvied across different people, but I usually just support the ones that are usually upstairs most of the time.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say 9. Yeah, that's a lot to scoop up after that, but all right. Well, let's get in the model here a little bit, though. I know, like you had submitted when I did some other things, but maybe not everybody is aware of like how many models you have and such. This one in particular, where is it in your lineup? Is it a 2.0? Is it the first one? Where does it lie? Ooh, hold on. We're having you're cutting out on Discord. Hello? Ruh-roh, Raggy. I hope that's not on my end.
Yeah, my headphones just stopped connecting on me for some reason.
Oh, okay. I was just like, is this me? Yeah, you're still really cutting out. No.
This is like my headphones are not connecting to my stuff.
Ruh-roh.
This is not good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, my headphones are not connecting to my computer.
Are they a wireless or something?
No, they're wired.
Oh, weird. Yeah, that's an odd one then.
Yeah, I just connected them to straight to my speakers because I did have them connected to my computer, so I just connected them straight to my speakers instead to see if that helps any better. There's a little buzz going on now, so that's gonna be fun to deal with. But
I can't hear the buzz on my end, but you are actually louder now. So I don't.
that was probably because that was probably because I was like munching distance from my mic. I'm a little pulled back now, so it should be a little easier on the ears.
Oh, okay. Where was I? Yes, your model here. Where is this in your lineup? Because I know you had when I had seen it online. You have other ones.
Well, this is I don't have any other actual live 2D or active models like this. This is a 1.0. Okay. I just have a lot of different designs that I've worked on. Eventually, I do want to get models of them made. I'm in the middle of actually trying to learn live 2D myself so I can rig one of the models I have that I am working on.
Oh, hell yeah. And I know when we briefly talked last night and stuff like that, you say that so did you actually draw this model? I forget.
So this model in particular, it is a kind of a hybrid mesh of different things. Like the physical body itself is a base by Kira HVT. Kira, KISAHRIVT.
Mm-hmm.
And the extra bits, like the ears, hair, face, clothes, all that stuff, were initially drawn by me. And then they were touched up and made to look a little less shit by my model papa, Howlands.
Hey,
and then he rigged it all together.
That's really cool, though. Like, I can't draw to save my life. Like, even stick figures look like shit. So don't feel bad.
Yeah, I'll send over on Discord real quick the model I'm currently working on rigging. Now, if you want to pull it up on screen, it is, just a heads up, it is 6,000 by 4,000, so it's a big image.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll just describe it then or something like that. Oh my goodness.
That's what the model I made that I'm currently working on.
Those are some teeth. Dang.
Yeah, it is a Hasbin Hotel / Hell of a Boss imp. So.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I'm just like, what's some of the spots? I'm like, this isn't like I get some of the feels of it being. Well, in this character, I guess I'm not even seeing like the rat feel, but it sounds like this is actually supposed to be.
Yeah, most of them have the rat feel, but for some that are a little less of it, I kind of do things with the character design to kind of still have the same silhouette. Rather than, since imps in the Helliverse don't have ears, I instead use the horns to kind of simulate the silhouette of the rat ears.
Oh yes, okay, I can see that there.
Yeah,
Why don't
like
you do it?
otherwise, like, hmm?
Oh, I was just gonna say, why don't you do a zoom up here? I've been having everybody do that tonight, and like,
Oh yeah,
let's get a good look at like your face and stuff. If you can go a little bit more, what I've been doing is like actually like showing the eyes and stuff like that.
yeah. My eyes probably don't have like the same like a big amounts of details that other people's have. Like they're kind of they're just eyes.
Hey,
So
it's just one of those. It's just like, but when you bring it up closer, though, now we can see a little bit more of their hair and all those little finer details and stuff like that. So it's just like not everybody on their streams do big zoom ups like that. So sometimes like
yeah,
my character, sometimes I'm like way out there, but then it's just like if I do, it's just like but if if we go straight up, it's just like there's a lot of detail in the hair. So I always just feel like those are fun things to point out with other people's models and such. I gotta zoom back here.
yeah. I know like a lot of my stuff between my hair and my clothes, they come off as pretty basic. I've been designing other outfits, but just not having any money, it just makes it hard to pay for them to get drawn and rigged and stuff.
But you know what though, that's like the second or third time I've kind of hear this, like people saying, "Oh, it's just basic clothing and stuff." But it's just like, you know what? There are so many VTubers out there that have really complicated designs and stuff. Like,
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's sometimes nice to actually have a basic. I don't know if you stand out in that way, but it also is just like, oh, well, to me it gives a little bit more comfy vibe. I don't know with everyone else,
nice
but that's
cozy.
just my own opinion on it, I guess.
Oh, where'd I go? There I go.
So what kind of content do you mostly do on your channel there?
Well, right now, just kind of like I'm pretty basic with stuff. Like sometimes I'm playing video games, sometimes I'm watching stuff on YouTube. Sometimes I'll just yap. Like generally, like I try to make it to where it's I have two YouTube channels, one significantly larger than the other. One I just I upload primarily like my gaming VODs to, and one that I upload my like daily reaction, yapping, edited gameplay content on. And
nice. Okay.
Sometimes I'll just watch YouTube videos. Sometimes I'll play video games. Sometimes by myself. Sometimes with my friends. Sometimes I'll just yap about stuff. Granted, the only yapping video I've actually uploaded to my YouTube channel was like a week ago, and it was me yapping about all the information we currently have on whatever the next Mass Effect game is going to be. So that's just kind of been not as prevalent as my other stuff, which I want to change because I do like the yap about things that I have an interested in.
Oh yeah, nice. What games and such actually interest you?
Well, as far as like I do like cozy games like platformer stuff like that. I play mostly like Nintendo stuff or whatever comes out on PC. I do also like I guess more sci-fi-ish shooters. Like I play a lot of Halo, I play a lot of Mass Effect, which is more of a action RPG, like third-person shooter hybrid kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And I play, obviously, like one of my biggest games that I enjoy and have loved since I was a little ratling is Sonic games. I have been a Sonic fan since I was a kid. I still own a Sega Genesis and a Sega Dreamcast.
Oh hell yeah!
So,
there we go.
Yeah, I have copies. I still have copies of Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic Shuffle all on my Dreamcast. So I have all of that. I've got a Genesis. I've got original inbox copies of Sonic 1, 2, 3, Knuckles, and Spinball.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I have a lot of Sonic stuff. That is where a lot of my time went into. I like my next big commission I plan too is my next model, because I'm sure I'll get one commissioned before I can learn how to finish this Live 2D, is a Sonic model based off this. And I've already drawn a character sheet for it too, just so that way, since Sonic is one of the few things I actually know how to draw well enough without like having to take my sweet time. So I've already drawn a model sheet for it, and I don't even know if I have it on this computer. I have, because I do all my art and stuff on my laptop because it's easier to kind of move around and connect to my tablet. So I don't know if I have the reference sheet offhand. I might have to go digging through my Twitter media, because I know I posted it somewhere on there.
Who is your favorite Sonic character? Is it Sonic?
Oh,
or
Blaze the Cat. Blaze the Cat, 100%.
Ooh, I do not actually know. So I know, like, I watch the movies with my kids, and it's just like I played some of the original games. But honestly, I couldn't play Sonic games very well. I played more Mario.
Oh yeah, I play a lot of Mario too. Zelda, Donkey Kong,
there
Metroid
you go.
especially.
So you definitely enjoy some of the classics. It sounds like you enjoy a lot of the newer games and stuff like that. So kind of a mix overall, really.
Yeah, I love the classics on top of the newer stuff too. Like God, it also depends on what you consider classic these days. Because I think it's like a more modern Sonic game, like Sonic Adventure 2. It's like, nope, that came out almost 30 years ago. Oh, it hurts to think about the fact that Sonic Adventure 2 came out. Like the fact that when exactly did Sonic Adventure 2 come out? Let's see, Sonic Adventure 2 release date.
I was gonna say, I don't know.
Yeah, like the fact that the original Sonic Adventure 2 is like that came out in June of 2001.
I consider classic stuff anything probably from about 2000. Yeah, probably about 2000 and back.
Yeah, because it's like I played a lot of classic games. Like I planned on playing. I just got a PC, a fan-made decompilation of Banjo-Kazooie. Downloaded, and I plan on trying that out at some point.
Well, there you go.
That and the PC like multiplayer decomp for Super Mario 64 as well. And there's a lot of fun mods for that.
Hold on,
because Oh,
sorry, I was just saying I was just grabbing some water.
Oh, I feel you there. I got a couple of bottles of water here too because I always keep some water in my mini fridge next to my computer desk.
Oh, okay. It's it's not a bad idea. And I noticed a lot of these like yapping streams and stuff like that about halfway through. It's like, I'm a little parched. Oh gosh.
I am a little parched. Let me just get some water real quick.
Right.
Yeah, it's like I'm hoping that'll help me in my habit of in my eventual trying to break my soda habit, because that's kind of what I drink to keep me energized. And hopefully, whenever I can afford to, I plan on getting some Gamer Subs or something to kind of like take soda out of my diet for good and replace it with just like Gamer Subs or something.
I had to use V8 with energy, so it still has like the caffeine amount as can, but I had to like slowly wean myself down to one can, and then it was easy just exchange with that. So I definitely understand trying to get pop out of your system. But okay, so games and such, it sounds like you play a good variety. Do you label yourself as a variety streamer, or kind of what kind of content beyond that do you do?
I would say I would be a variety streamer. I know considering most of my content on my YouTube channel is all just like reaction content. I would probably be lumped into like the reaction commentary scene, but I do want to branch out to more of that. I want to do like gaming. I want to do like gaming collabs, just yapping collabs. I want to try as I kind of get more experience, I kind of want to branch out to other things too. And I'm not sure just what yet. It's just like, it's like the growing pains of being within my first years of I wouldn't say I'm a full-time VTuber because I have a full-time job, but as a VTuber more frequently around online.
Gotcha. Okay. No, that sounds good. And I can completely sympathize with you. I am also a part-timer. I have to work full-time and, other got a family and stuff like that. So I totally get it, trying to juggling so many things. Yep.
Yeah, I'm the head of household of 6 people, so I know that feel very much.
Yep. I get you. Well, what I guess, do you kind of formulate a schedule with everything, or do you just kind of wing your streams? I mean, when and where can usually people find you?
I usually just wing it, honestly. I don't have a set schedule. I do have a schedule template I made for that, but I just don't trust myself to keep to a consistent schedule all the time, just because I'm so tired from work all the time. And that could have been down to the fact that I've been missing a couple of my medication prescriptions recently for the past few months, so my energy has been at all-time low. But I'm hoping to rectify that.
Yeah,
because I'm back on my vitamin D. I'm back on all that good stuff. So thankfully, that's all hopefully in the past now.
it's kind of one of
But
those when you take something out of your diet, it definitely like affects you for a little bit, you know, and then you have to get back into the swing of things. So,
oh yeah. But yeah, like I try to stream pretty frequently. I've been streaming pretty consistently, like or mostly in like the early mornings because that's when I get off work. Because I work Sunday through Thursday, 8:30 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. So
oh
I'm an
geez,
all-night worker. Yeah, I'm an all-night factory worker. So I usually only ever get like the early mornings on weekdays to stream, and then if I'm lucky, I'll be able to stream at night if I have the energy after my work week.
work week. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Another question I kind of been asking everybody yesterday and today is, what is something really like that boils your blood and like is gonna get someone banned or kicked out of your stream? You know, everybody kind of sounds like it's around the same lines, but everybody has been different as like where that line is drawn.
Yeah, like in general, just like don't be an asshole. Like it's like, and like that's just like my general stance on like any kind of interaction is like don't be an ass. It's like don't come in being a dick. Don't be putting other people down. Like don't be like the obvious ones. Like don't be racist. Don't be homophobic. Don't be transphobic. Don't be like just don't be a dick that nobody would want to be around at a house party. It's like if you're that kind of person, you're not welcome at my HQ. It's just as simple as that.
Gotcha. Okay. And then for your community and such, do you have your own Discord or where do you guys kind of all hang out?
Yeah, I have my own Discord. I have it all linked on my socials and the description of every one of my YouTube videos, which I post daily. I have have it to where anytime I post a video or I go live on Twitch, it gets automatically posted to my Discord channel. So they always get a ping when I go live or when I have a video upload.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So you have that. Would you say you're pretty active in there with your community then too?
Yeah, I'm pretty active in there. Like whenever I'm awake and not at work or at liberty to use my phone, I'll usually be in there kind of like yapping with people, just kind of like chatting, hanging out.
Oh, there you go. Does your community have like its own name?
Yeah, I call them I'm not very consistent whenever it comes to calling them by my community. I call them the mischief because if you don't know what a mischief is, like every species of animal has a technical word to describe a group of them. Like a group of lions is a herd. A group of slugs and snails is a cornucopia. A group of rats is called a mischief.
I did not know that actually.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So that's why I refer to my community as my mischief because they're my little group of rats.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Now let's see here. I kind of have I have little notes that it's just like I kind of refer to with people and stuff like that. But okay, so you have talked about like other upcoming models, all those kind of things. Do you have?
Yeah, those are a distant future.
Distant future. Okay, so let's say in the next 3 to 6 months, do you have any kind of big events going on? Are you doing any charity work, any debuts, or anything to that degree?
I can't think of any big events off the top of my head. I have been like talking with some other VTubers trying to work out some kind of collab stuff, but those are still very much in the talking about and working out phase, so I have nothing concrete planned, unfortunately. Like, I'm hoping to put something together. Like, I've been talking with some about maybe doing like a Soul Link Pokemon Nuzlocke. I've been talking like about trying to get some together for when Halo Campaign Evolved comes out and playing that together. It's just like
those sound fun,
it's just like some long in the tooth plans that I don't see happening anytime soon because those things just take time.
Oh, of course. I was just like to ask a question and stuff like that. It's just one of those like, hey, if you have something, here's a good time to promo it, kind of thing.
Yeah. Like the only thing I can think of that I want to promo is just like I doubt it at this point because we're a week into the month, and I don't see myself getting there at that point. But I was hoping to get my YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers before I reach April 1st, because at April 1st will be the 6-month anniversary of when I started doing daily uploads on my YouTube channel.
Oh, hell yeah, that would be awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be something to really look forward to, and hopefully you can make it. That's something big.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Like, I wouldn't complain if I got it by May or June, but it's like I'm steadily growing, like a couple of like 1 or 2 subscribers a day. I got a big bump whenever I did by like 200 subscribers whenever I did my a reaction video to the newest Lythero video. So that one, yeah.
Gotcha. Hey,
Yeah,
those times are awesome. It's just like you post something and it's just like you have no idea if it's going to take off or not, and then when it does, it's just like, oh damn, like what did I just wake up to, or something along those lines. Yeah.
Yeah, like my usual, like my most consistent series on my YouTube channel, because sometimes I'll just react to like one-off videos sometimes, and like the only series that I've been reacting to consistently that has pretty good viewership, like like 100, 200 views a video, is my red versus blue reactions.
Oh,
and
okay.
I've been doing that, and then it's like outside of that, it's just like little isolated videos here and there that are like sometimes I get views, sometimes I don't. Just depends. Like, oh, it's like, and then they're all over the place. Like, oh, like my Nintendo Direct reaction, like 70 views here. My like my little YouTube videos here, like 120 views there, and then out of nowhere, like some videos just kind of like pop off. Like I watched like Barry Kramer's Good Enough Summary of Kingdom Hearts stuff that did like 5,000 views. The Marvel Rivals video by Lythero did 15,000, and that's kind of like the high point for my channel, and I hope it doesn't stay my high point, but
Yeah. No,
it's gotta build consistency.
Right. I have noticed that just in this sphere, sometimes you don't even have to have high numbers. It's just sometimes of just like being consistent, being on time, being where you say you're going to be. I feel like those are like really, really major things that go a long way with people. It's just like one of those in life.
I've been incredibly consistent whenever it comes to uploading my stuff. Like, I've uploaded every day for almost 6 months at 9:30 in the morning sharp. So I've always been pretty consistent, and I put out like since I don't have my own editor, I do everything myself. I put out shorts content, stuff like that, like short form stuff, like weekly rather than on a pretty more tighter schedule, because that's just what I can handle. And since I edit it all myself, it makes it a lot easier to manage.
Hey, sometimes you yourself, it's one of those, like, it's harder to do yourself, but at the same time, it does feel more rewarding when it's all said and done, and it's just like, oh, it's done, but man, it's here. Oof, just the hard work pays off, and it's just like you can see it.
It's all done and out of the way, and it's all just paying off in the end.
Well, we're just about here to our time. It's just one of these always just go by like so quick. You're just starting to get to know somebody. It's like, oh shit, it's that time. Was there anything that we didn't touch on that you would love to share with everybody, or just along those lines?
I'm not sure off the top of my head. I can't think of anything. Really, I can't pull anything out of my hat. But
so one of those, you'll be laying in bed and just like, oh shoot, I should have asked that. Or said that.
Yeah, I'll be laying in bed later, and suddenly it hits me, and it's like that not Rocco, it's that Ren and Stimpy meme. Just it's like sitting up in bed. It's like I should have said that.
It is your video, so you can do it how you like it. Oh yeah, Gamer here loves to clip me and throw me in little funny YouTube videos and such, and it's just like it's always my best moments of being able to game, right?
Yeah. I definitely hope at some point that I have my own like God Gamer moment where I'm just doing Like, or somebody just clips me just being great at games, and it's like, oh, that's like 1% of my gaming acumen. And, like, the rest of the time, I'm kind of shit.
Yep. I hear ya. I hear ya. Oh my gosh. Well, it was so fun to have you on here, and it sounds like you got a lot going. I'm really impressed that you're throwing uploads on YouTube daily. Like, that's way more than me. I'm like, if I get one out a week, I'm fine, because it's just like
Yeah, it's
yeah.
like it helps that like a lot of my streaming is just like getting like content in bulk, and so it really does help with that.
Mm-hmm. There you
So
go.
I have a pretty decent backlog. Like right now, I still have a lot of stuff I need to edit and upload, but right now, like I have enough stuff on my YouTube channel to at the very least get me through into next week. Like that's currently like scheduled for upload. So like
Thanks.
that certainly helps.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, that's right. Gamer, he also has a great singing voice. Yeah, okay. Yep, Gamer loves when I sing as he slowly
I do
exits the
have
stream.
yeah, I do have some like I'm planning on doing some like song covers. It's just, a matter of being broke and having to try to find instrumental covers of songs that people are willing to let people use for covers.
Yes,
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you.
Like that, and trying to find a decent space to record for that too. It's like, oh, like I put a bunch of soundproof foam up in the attached bathroom of my bedroom, and now it's just a matter of trying to move my XLR mic in there so I can use a decent mic without it sounding fuzzy as hell.
Yeah. All right. I don't mean to cut you off and stuff, but I do have another one here. So thank you so much again for coming on out. It was so nice to actually hear you and just a little snippet of your journey so far and kind of where you're going. So we will definitely have to come check out your stream and your YouTube and see what you're doing.
Of course. If anybody wants to follow me over on Twitch, PackRevVT, I plan on finishing off Red vs. Blue Season 7 and then playing some more Pokemon Pokopia tonight. I upload daily over on PackRevVT on YouTube. If you want to jump in the Discord, I have it attached to my Twitch and my YouTube descriptions. Pretty much all there. So if you want to follow me there, do whatever.
Hey, there we go. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, everybody go give them a follow. But alrighty, I will talk to you later, and thank you again for coming.
Of course, I was happy to be here.
Yeah. Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let's see here. Go into the VNet. Boom. Okay. Oh, I gotta sit up here 1 second. It's so fun to hear just everybody's journeys and what they're doing. Dang, 9:30 every day to upload. That is some dedication. That's awesome, though. I wish I had that dedication. When my stream schedules, I feel like I'm pretty good. But as far as like uploading like that, dang. Okay, let's see here. 8:30. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I see you. Where is our chat though? Here you are. I have found you. Start a phone call.
Dun 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 dun.
Well, hello.
Hello. I hope you're having a wonderful time.
I am. How is your evening going, or maybe morning? I guess I don't know.
It's going just fantastic. It is going just fantastic.
Let's see here. Accept. Boom. Okay. I have the host thing going.
Join. Connecting disconnected. What do you mean disconnected? What do you mean disconnected?
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
Reggie.
What has happened? Ah!
I did give you the password for it, right?
Nope.
That's probably why. Okay, here, I'm typing you the password right now. My bad. It's been a little scuffy this evening. The first interview, the first, like, I think it was 10 or maybe 15 minutes, I didn't realize that my desktop audio was muted. So,
Oh no.
yeah, that was bad. So we had to, like, really skim through it again, some of the questions. It's just like, I felt so bad. Hey, there you are.
Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop.
And you are not
Hello.
locked, so you can move yourself around as much as you need to.
Fantastic. Wonderful.
All right. So earlier I was trying to pronounce your name. All right. Give it to me. How do you say your name?
Himawari kotetsu.
One more time?
Himawari kotetsu.
Dang. All right. That is there like a meaning behind the name or anything?
Oh, yes, there is. Hold on. I don't know why, but joining your thing has made me blush randomly. There we go.
Don't worry, like when I load in, sometimes mine gives me the pouty face like right off the bat, so I have to like untoggle that.
Well, there is... Let's just get out of the way. I am named Himori Kotetsu, which is equivalent of ironclad sunflower. It can also mean that it is an individual who is a hard metal exterior and a warm interior.
And a warm
It's
interior.
it's often used for describing people who are very cold, very reserved on the outside, and very warm and friendly on the inside.
Oh, okay. I
Yes.
like it. A lot of lore already.
Mhm.
All right. Well, give it to me. How did you find out about VTubers? And then the follow-up question, what made you want to become one?
My sister was involved in Idol over in Japan. Not Idol as in the corporation Idol. Idol as in Japanese idol work.
Oh,
And
okay.
so I got to find out about a lot of this stuff fairly early when she retired from that business and started doing her VTubing stuff. Because
Oh.
about 25, I want to say, is when they try to kick you out of doing idol stuff usually.
Like 25 years old, and then you're...
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You start
damn.
at like 12, 13, and then you're done by the time you're about 25.
Dang, I didn't know it was that just cutthroat and... Okay,
It
hey,
can be.
bye.
It can be.
Dang. Okay.
So I got started doing streaming full stop around 2008 during the whole YouTube Live thing, which is not a YouTube live streaming service. It was a concert that YouTube had put on using streaming.
Mhm.
And I ran my own website for a while with that business. I did some other content over the years, ran a few different iterations. And then my sister told me about this VTubing stuff a while back. I started watching a lot of the like early Holo JP.
Mm-hmm.
And then I worked with a few different groups. I did some former employment before things went south. And when I came back for this stuff, it was because I saw False ID was doing a lot of coverage of this stuff and showed that male VTubers could really like have a space in the market. So I came on to doing this channel around 2021?
Oh,
No.
okay.
No. That was 3 years ago for this channel, but a prior channel was earlier than that. Years are off for me.
I was gonna say, but hey, you still have quite a few years underneath your belt. You're not
yeah.
like just a fresh baby or only know about this for like the last year and a half, like myself. But
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has to start at some point.
that is very, very true. Very true. Okay. Well, what made you want to do such a heavily armored design?
Well, this was actually supposed to be a two-part design. The second part did not get finished because the artist's mother passed away. But originally this was going to be an armored and an unarmored version with a sort of pirate warlord inspiration for a lot of this stuff. I'm very big into tokusatsu, and that is the Japanese medium. Well, there's Sentai and Tokusatsu. Tokusatsu is just special effects.
Oh, okay.
Sentai is the like Power Rangers, Kamen Rider, all those like Japanese guys in suits beating the car out of each other. And originally it was supposed to have the combat armor version and the plain civilian version, and it was going to have a cool transformation sequence. I'm actually getting that done still, but it's been very much on the back burner.
Backboner. But hey, I mean, the design is really, really cool here. I saw you like when you
Yes.
first were coming in, you were already like flipping through some toggles and stuff.
Yeah.
Show them off. It looks like you probably have quite a few. Here, what's if you could zoom it up with your
What? Get taller?
get taller and show the face.
But if I walk toward the camera, they can't see me.
Yep.
Also, the shoulders blink.
I did notice that. That is wild. Very cool.
I don't have it set up right now, but the glow is actually tied to my heart rate.
What?
So you can
no
set
way.
that up to you can actually set up the glow here. So I've got a bunch of code in the background that I can use. If I wanted to get out the actual pulse rate monitor, I can set this up so the glow times perfectly with my heartbeat.
Oh, that's badass. Do you by chance
there's also
then
eyes
do,
that work
like,
down here too.
Oh, like on your
On the
belt
belt.
there? Oh. Would those be tied to the heartbeat monitor as well then?
Yeah.
Or?
That's the point. I think it's a
That-
really good idea to try and do a lot of this stuff.
Right. Do you do like any content with that? Is like scary games or anything or?
That was the plan originally. Yeah. Whop. The original plan was that, I would use these to try and get myself into a better spot to just make the kind of content I wanted to make. Have a bunch of toggles that I can use for testing out technology. Back in the day, I actually helped pay for a combination 2D, 3D
2D,
model that
3D.
would. So it's a 3D model in the actual body, but there was a model that I did that was 3D body and a 2D head that was doing multi-layering floating on an orb. So whatever angle you're looking at, it still looks like a proper anime 3D model.
Yeah.
But it's got a 3D body that you can change the outfits very easily, very quickly. And I did some financing for that whole project.
Dang. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit. Like, there is so much into this with you. Dang.
Well, I mean, I've been doing it just like this one channel. We just hit 3 years on Twitter, X, whatever it's called.
Mhm.
And I was about like a half a year before that on this channel. And I've done like professional work before with this stuff. So there's a lot there. And it's just, you pick stuff up as you go. The longer you do this stuff, the more it's going to be.
The more it's going to be, the more things and stuff. I'm looking too here. You have your eye. Oh, okay. So we go to similar eyes there. And then, dang, you got a lot of toggles.
Oh, yeah. Because I believe that you should have something for each occasion, and you should have things that you can use to really emphasize when you're doing any sort of Zatsudan.
Ooh. Go back to
Zatsudan
the full
being
armor.
conversational.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like the full armor of your face. Let's see that one quick.
Oh, yeah. Pwop, pwop. I can even wear the hat with the armor!
I don't know why, but like that was just reminding me of like Skeletor or something like.
Yes! That's the point!
Oh my gosh, I love it. Where did you get like the full inspiration for these shoulders and just like the armor itself, like the coloring?
Well, I took a lot of inspiration from the old anime from like the sort of 80s and 90s. A lot of designs like Berserk and some of the older sort of manga that didn't quite get made into anime back in the day. I took a lot of inspiration from some older toy designs as well, and I worked with Juliet November for a long time there who does, she used to do combat armor stuff before she retired, but we worked very closely to try and build a solid silhouette at first.
Mhm.
The idea being that with this design, you can look at it and you instantly know, this is me, right?
Oh, right. Like I have not seen anything that looks. Well, maybe the coloring and stuff like that, but the actual no, like that is very distinct. That is awesome.
That's actually one of the things I've noticed with a lot of more recent VTubers is they don't take a consideration for what your model looks like when you have no art and it's just a shadow is the thing that you're going to subconsciously notice before anything else. And so I really wanted to make something that no matter what, there's not going to be another VTuber out there who's going to have the exact same silhouette.
Silhouette as you. Oh my gosh. That is deep. I love it. That is cool. Does your model actually like have like strict lore with the character itself? Or?
Oh, yes. I've got a lot of that. Normally I'm playing in character for this sort of thing, but right now I'm just kind of, interview mode, that kind of thing.
Yeah, right. Can you just give us just a tiny little snippet then of it?
Middle manager. Intergalactic middle manager. Think your season 1 end boss. He's not the big bad. He's the first big bad that the heroes fight.
Gotcha. So on your stream then, you're in character the entire time?
For most of the time, I'll usually drift in and out, and I'll shift around with these sort of things. There are times when I'll go full in character to do entire like lectures on like how to be a villain, things like that.
Ooh,
But I'll occasionally break out of that sort of thing. Yes.
out of it. Okay, so if you're in character, you are a villain then.
Well, it gets complicated. The core of it is it's a villain. It's a toy of a villain. So I'm not the actual original villain. I'm the toy based on the villain.
So I love it. You could go so many directions with that then.
Oh yeah. Well, and I love doing that sort of creativity, and I think that there's more VTubers out there who need to realize you're not just hard limited to doing the same stuff, right? You can get creative, and you can build your own path with this.
Exactly. Yep. And hell, you can all like break the fourth wall in some sense too. It's just like being the toy version even with it. So that is cool.
Yeah.
Does
I'd like
your
to think it is.
okay? So you have the heart, or like your shoulders blink. You have a lot of toggles with the head and everything like that. Do you have any toggles with like your hands, your legs, or anything else?
That's something I'm looking at more doing into the next version of the model, because we are doing an update to try and finish the work that Juliet and her lovely brother had started. They both did some fantastic work on there, but at the end of the day, you can't force somebody to stay out of retirement.
I hear you. Yep. It's one of them. Even like with my model artist and stuff like that, like getting a hold of them is like pulling hair. So, but,
oh yeah.
Yep, it happens.
I will say though, they did fantastic work, and they were always willing to be very warm and inviting. And it is a great loss to the VTubing community that they are not doing any more work. And I hope that they have all the time off that they need to really recover.
Yeah. Well, I feel like there's as much as fun as this environment is, I do see people get burnt out pretty easily by it in some sense.
I can see how. I've had to deal with a lot of the back end stuff, and it's, especially as you get up to like dealing with some of the higher tier tubers, you start to deal with a lot of backstabbing, a lot of people who are dealing with this for the wrong reasons.
Yeah. Yep. I could see that, and it not that I'm anywhere near the top. I'm definitely pretty small, but it's just it's one of them that I've gotten some very fun DMs. Let's just put it that way. So it's just that.
Oh man, I could give you a wall of fun DMs. I in a past life had a very intense audience that I no longer have, and some of the DMs that I got from that were very. I'll tell you one of the tamer ones.
Okay.
If I broke into your house, would you shoot me and sleep with the body?
What?
That's one of the tamer ones. When I say that they were deranged.
Yeah, holy crap.
Oh yeah, no, people don't realize when you're a male tuber who's doing more of, because I used to do more of the adult-oriented content.
Oh,
I do not anymore. I don't
Yep.
anymore. But once upon a time I did with an organization that I was working with, and those women, yeah, they'll tear you apart.
Damn.
It will.
See, I've kind of heard of it, from like a female standpoint, or somebody that even just has more, of a feminine model or something like that dealing with it. I've never actually heard it on the other side or anything like that. So that's pretty interesting.
Let me put it this way. When it comes to whether you're talking about male VTubers or you're talking about male writers, some of the adult writers have... A buddy of mine did a adult novel writing, and he got pulled off stage in the middle of his presentation.
What?
Yeah. The women literally pulled him off stage.
Damn.
So when I say, like, men and women both have different problems in their respective industries. VTubing has been away from a lot of that stuff just because there's less male VTubers who have any sort of like higher profile to them, which has kept them fairly safe from that. But let me tell you. It can get bad.
it exists and stuff. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Damn. So I guess then I'll ask the question then. Why the shift then? If you were kind of doing that lewd, stuff, what made you want to jump away from that?
I never wanted to do it in the first place. The company I was working with wanted to do it.
Oh damn.
I was never for it. I never wanted to do that stuff. I was never really interested in that sort of thing.
So you got roped into it and then just kind of forced to do it then, or?
Well, when you're working with a business, you have responsibilities that you hold to that business, and I will not hold against any corporation putting their talent where they think is best. And the company that I was working with, the people that I was working with, thought that that's where I fit best. And I will never use that voice again. I'm not that person anymore.
Yep.
But at the time, you just do what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? You clock in, you clock out, you put your time in, and if you're in that environment, that's what you're doing.
That's what you're doing. Okay. Wow. I
you got to put yourself aside to be able to deliver the kind of entertainment people want to see.
Right, but at the same time too, you also want to be true to yourself, So and it kind of sounds like you've shifted to that then. How long
I'm very
then?
much more true to myself.
Good. When did you take me back a little bit again? You said you've been on this account for what, 2 or 3 years?
It's over 3 years. We're going towards 4 years, but the actual Twitter account is only 3 years.
Gotcha. Okay. And in that entire time, have you been staying to character, or did, like, when you first took it over, were you kind of more just like your actual self?
Well, I think that there's a degree to which everybody, even when you're staying in character, you're still putting a bit of yourself in. In the voice acting industry, we call it Swiss cheese, which is the idea that you have a basic character line out that you're dealing with, and then you fill it with chunks of yourself. Because if you try to match the exact cheese you're dealing with there, you're going to have a flavor that people are going to recognize as wrong. But if you fill it in with bits of yourself, more bits or less bits, you're going to have a better end product that people are going to stand behind, because it's not just the character, it's the character and the actor.
I like that. That is good. I'm going to remember that. Swiss cheese. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's a fairly basic acting principle, and it's one that I think a lot more VTubers need to understand. Because even if you're staying completely in character, you're also you.
Yep.
No matter what.
No matter what. I just recently, for myself, you bring this up, it's just one of them. I tried doing something where it's like I had red hair, and I actually had like a voice changer on and stuff like that. And it's just like one of them, it's just like, I kind of feel a little lost because I keep like almost reverting back to myself. So it's just one of them, it's just like, I just was trying to fully play a character. So it's just like, I didn't like totally scrap the character, but at the same time, it's like, okay, I need to change some stuff up here. This is just feeling kind of odd. So it's just like what you're saying there just kind of resonates.
Being yourself, even if you're not being yourself in the terms of you're using a voice changer or you're using a character, you can be acting completely, and you can still be you, because no matter what you do, you'll always have you in there. It might get buried deeper, it might come more to the surface, but it's always going to be you to some degree.
Damn.
And that's why, despite the fact I don't necessarily enjoy doing that kind of content, I was willing to do so because the company needed me to do so. And there's been this big anti-corpo, pro-corpo sort of discussion going on, but I think at the end of the day, it's more what you're willing to bring to the table, what they're willing to bring to the table, and how you're able to do that give or take.
Yeah. Okay.
Indies and corpos don't need to be at each other's throats. They really don't.
I completely agree. That is true. Wow. Dang. So what you're saying there is just like, it's just like not cut deep, but it's just like it's resonated a little bit though. So that's really cool. It sounds like your journey has been very growing and wholesome all at the same time. Where do you see yourself in a couple years, or where do you want to achieve?
I'm going to continue doing things the way that I always have. Whether it's slow growth or fast growth, I will always be myself. And whether I wind up having to deal with a corporation to try and continue down the routes that I want to go, or I continue being an independent for the foreseeable future, I will continue to do that, which I'm personally dedicated to. And I think that that's, whether I'm successful here, whether I get 5 views, 500 views, 5,000 views, as long as I'm willing to bring to the table that which I am comfortable with and I would enjoy myself, I think I'm going to be happy all the same.
Bam! It's just like, sounds like you're very well written and stuff. I guess I will ask something a little on your personal end. You sound very educated and stuff, and this is coming from somebody that is not. I did not do very well in school. You sound well written, or like I can't really think of the word I'm thinking of, but what it was.
Edumacated?
Yeah, are you edumacated?
I got me one of them edumacations with the purple crayons. They taste the best. They're like grapes.
Oh gosh.
I like them. I like them because they taste better.
I do have a level of education. I've been doing, back in the day, I did private security for a long period of time. I've done education in the form of multiple languages, singing, songwriting. I was in a band for a bit. I've done glassworking and other bits. And it's more one of those where you reach out to the things that get your personal interest here.
Yeah.
Whether it comes to my time spent playing the cello or the guitar or the keyboard, my time spent doing basic singing, whether we're talking about the white papers I've done research into, it's all about trying to get that sort of widened horizon here where you can get those experiences that build you out as a person and build you out as a creator.
Dang. So you sing and stuff too? Are you going to be doing like any covers or anything?
I regularly do karaoke. Occasionally I'll work on like my own sort of songs and whatnot on the side. I'm doing some work with my father on a few projects here and there to try and get some stuff out the door for later on. I was originally going to do a cover for the release of this model, but the music producer who I was working with fell through. Had a death in the family as well, and so they decided to move on to their own projects. I've had a very rough time with a lot of this stuff. I've done the best I can to try and like move forward with that.
You mentioned your dad being part of that. Is that something you guys bond over a lot then? Or is he involved in like a lot of these things or just a couple things here and there?
He's involved when I can't find a good reason to say no. He enjoys involving himself. What can I say? It's no problem.
Hey, that's okay, because as somebody that is just like, my parents don't know what the hell this is or anything. And just recently, my mom actually saw like this model and everything, and she's like, "Oh, what's this?" It's like, it's a long story, Mom. So it's really cool to hear actually like when parents are involved or just any kind of family member. So that is really cool. Gamer, I hope you have a good night.
I will say one of the problems I run into regularly is because I'm using more eloquent speech, because I'm focusing on more of these sort of, let's be honest, I sound like a prat.
A prat?
A jackass, a prat, a jerk. Somebody who's too up his own backside. And I get that a lot.
Really?
But
I guess
yeah. I do.
I would say you sound like you have a lot of experience in different things, and you know, I'm just going to speak from my own sake here. Like when I talk about things, like I feel like I'm a jack of like all trades, but master of none. So I could tell you a little bit maybe about here and there of all these things. Kind of sounds like you go a little bit step further, though. I mean, it's just like you said, private security. You know, you're making music, and then it's like so many things, and it's just like, damn.
You do anything you can to try to learn something more. If there's any element of this thing that I think would help me out in other pursuits that I personally want to go for, I just reach out for it and I try it. The worst that can happen is you fall flat on your face and you mess up. And being good is a series of failing. It's a series of falling apart. It's a series of falling from your mark and not being able to make it. The only way you get to a position where you're good is by failing over and over and over again. And I have failed more times than I think most people ever succeed.
You know, I just hear how you talk, though. It's just like, this is awesome. I don't think you don't sound self-centered or something like that. You sound like you have experience. And I think it's going to take you really far in life. Just not even just VTubing. I think just life in general. I think that's a good quality to have.
The thing is that experience comes from pain. It comes from very rough moments. I won't get into them here, but the short version is that I lost a lot of people very dear to me, and I made a lot of very costly mistakes that I shouldn't have had to. And that taught me, and that moved me forward.
Gosh, I'm some of these things you say today, I'm like resonating. Like, yep, I'm gonna say about yep. Oh my gosh,
well,
yeah.
I think at the end of the day, everybody really can, because it's a universal sort of thing. It's just a lot of us want to hide. We want to pretend that we've got it all together. We want to pretend that we don't need to fail. That when we fail, it's something that we can't recover from.
Yeah,
and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, you can only succeed after failure.
Boom. Mic drop. Damn. Do you have these kind of sessions and stuff with your chat and stuff like that? Because fuck, I feel like some of this is
I
just
do this kind of shit in real life. This is just me.
I love it. This is so
This is just
awesome.
me.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my gosh.
Again, I can be a bit of a jerk sometimes. I can be bit rough, but at the end of the day, I'm just me, for
Mhm.
better or worse. And even when I'm my character, I'm just me. And I'd like to think that deep down inside, we can all embrace ourselves in a way that's going to move us further than pretty much any other thing, like a fancy model, a fancy mic, fancy anything ever really could.
Ever could. Oh my gosh. These are mic drops all around tonight. You're dropping. Damn. Okay. Holy shit. Our time just almost flew by here. We only have a couple more minutes. Was there anything that either chat here wanted to ask? And was there anything that maybe I didn't ask you that you feel that, chat and everybody else should know?
I mean, if anybody else can think of a few things here. I talk too much about myself as it is, so I'm always fine leaving things on the table.
Though I feel like that was the fun thing of doing this, is to get other people to talk about themselves. And, I feel like in these interviews, there's a couple of times like, well, I did that. It's just like one of them, because it's just one of those that's just like, I just want to let you know, like, I resonate with this or something like that. So it's just like,
Oh, you're making me blush!
Oh my gosh. Well, it is so cool. Like, I honestly, like, when I very first saw your model and stuff like that, I was just like, like, my brain was just kind of turning where things were going, and I was not expecting all the toggles or just any of this. Just like, I'll literally say you flipped me on my head with this one. It was just like, what you're going with everything.
Well, thankfully not literally. You might get dizzy.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay, well, I really, really do appreciate you coming on out, telling us about this. That armor is badass. What is your schedule like, though? Are you just on Twitch here? And if you are in other places, where can people find you?
What it used to be was I used to do 6 days a week, 18 hours a day of streaming to try and get things good to go. We would do a little bit of a split there to try and get a little bit of rest in between and try and do a steady schedule where we would have for the JP and the European bros and then one for the Western and the United States bros.
Yeah.
And that was working for a really long time. I switched down to a lot shorter stream curve with recent medical issues and the like from, no doubt, putting myself a little bit too hard. I've moved down to when I'm able. The goal is to get back to that 6 days a week, which would be every day except Friday. Trying to get at least about, I'd say starting with about a 4-hour stream. Usually I'm around 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, I think that would be, for start time on that stuff. But again, it's very difficult with medical things being how they are.
Yeah, I hear you there. Well, it sounds like you are putting some awesome effort in, and I will be definitely coming to bug you and check out everything, and just to see where you kind of go from here. It's exciting. But
well, hey, and I hope you go places too, because genuinely, like, being willing to like reach out to folks and get people on and chat with them is always a lovely thing.
yeah, I always think it's so much fun to meet people in this community, because there's been just so many people with like different just walks of life in general. So yeah, I just thought this was a fun opportunity to really get to know people, and yeah, you just never know the friendships that you can make, right?
Heck yeah. Well, hey, it was an absolute joy, and thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you for your time, and we will be seeing you around. I will say that.
Heck yeah.
Alrighty, thank you again.
Vanish. Poof.
I'm just gonna take the stairs over here. Hold on.
Yeah, right. Like there's a hole that way. Alrighty, bye. Oh my gosh, that was an awesome exit. Well, damn, man, these just yesterday and today, just everybody's stuff so far has just been on fire. Okay, let's see here. I gotta double check my list here. Our 9 o'clock. Let's go. Okay. There is start call. Start the call.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. just loading up here now. I gotta find where your name is. Where are you? I'm not seeing you on the Steam here. I think that happened. Oh, no, there you are. Boom.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't
My
else.
Steam, my Steam's been giving me so much trouble.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I got it in there, and then I did I send you the password?
I don't think so.
Boom. Okay, I just sent you the password. What you want to do if you've never been in the VNet, you want to pull that up. And then there's a little toggle on the top there that says join. You want to make sure you have that clicked over. And then I think it pulls up on like who is actually there. I do have it loaded as host. Yeah, magical VTuber witchcraft.
Hosting, okay. I think. Enjoy.
Yeah, yep. Up on the top there.
Yay!
Boom. Looks like it's... I see something working up there. That's a good sign. Arrows up, goes down. I noticed like with some people, I think it tries to bounce back and forth of like who has the better connections, or if you have like a lot of toggles and such. I've noticed that it takes a hot second to load you in or anything. So, ooh, first time check Crimson Strive. Yeah, looks like some of your I was gonna say some of your peeps are here, I think.
Jam is here too. Hi, Jam.
Jam. Oh, there you are. Hello, hello. Okay, now I can click return on this. Perfect. Ooh, what we got going on here? Just looking at your hair, like we're already zoomed up a little bit. Oh my gosh, this is super cute. It looks like the black hair there has like some tints of red in it. I didn't actually notice that before. Very, very cool. Ah, yeah. Alrighty.
Scoop myself over.
Yeah, I did not lock anybody's characters or something like that, so you can move your character around freely and zoom in and out as you need to. Happy Women's Day. It's already March 8th in Europe. I'm jumping over time zones. Moving on to the next stream. My mission is to send my best wishes. Well, thank you. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, first question I've kind of been just leading with everybody right away off the bat is, how did you find out about VTubing? And my follow-up question to it, what made you want to become a VTuber yourself?
Okay, so I am gonna shout out one of my friends. They're the ones that like just because they're the ones that really kind of got me on the scene a little bit, or like just kind of gave me the information with streaming in general.
Yeah.
Because I actually started as a PNG tuber. I feel like most of us do before we get into VTubing. But yeah, she kind of followed that same thing a little bit. Her name is Aki Ayamu. She started as a PNG tuber, and then over time she had moved on to like using a model. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Because I always knew about VTubing, but I had never actually engaged with it before.
Yeah.
So I think like almost exactly a year ago is when I started using a model. And then I fell in love with it. Just like, I don't know, it feels a little more like personable, the way you can kind of interact with people, because you can move around and stuff, and people can mess with you. So.
oh, definitely. I have one PNG. When I bought this model, it came with one, and when I have to use it, it's just like, I feel like it's almost more challenging because it's one of those like I can't move or anything like that. So it's like everything in expression has to be done with my voice. And so it's I can definitely see what you're saying. What? Who would mess with a
for sure.
VTuber?
Hi, cowboy.
Oh, you got a bunch of people coming in to watch. I love it.
All my friends are here.
Yay! Hey, that is super cool though. That's showing that you have a loving and like supportive community already. Does your community have a name?
Yeah, so, they're all called Starlings. They're all my precious little Starlings. I love them
Yay.
so much.
Oh, that is awesome. How long then have you been actually VTubing in is like a time frame, I guess?
So I've been streaming for roughly 3 years, I think, but VTubing just like 1. We actually just debuted on the 20th of February. We debuted this model because I had been using some like customizable pre-made ones.
Mhm.
So this is the real me. I
Yay!
finally have a custom one, and I am in love with it.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh. I gotta go off of what someone in chat just said. If they don't show up, you're gonna throw them in the basement? What?
I did not say that to you. Stop spreading lies.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so this model is pretty new to you in some, we're in March now or such. What was the thought process then behind the way that your model looks?
So, I've actually had this character design like all 3 years. Like all the PNGs that I used were of this design.
Mhm.
And part of that is just like, I don't know, maybe it's not super creative, but I kind of just made me. Like at the time that I made her, I did have really short hair. I had and continue to have like the same split dye. That I unironically own pretty much this exact outfit, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna make a little guy, but the little guy is actually just me. Only difference is I slapped horns and a tail and called it a day. So, but yeah, this is. I'm glad to have her in this form now. So.
Well, there you go. Well, it looks really, really cool. The horns and everything, like, what would you say? Like, obviously, like, I'm missing my tail, but I'm a dog. What is your VTuber?
So I'm a succubus VTuber, but with the asterisk celestial in front of it. So a lot of kind of like not space themes, but kind of like starry, night sky, starry, bright, glowy thing is kind of like the vibe there. A little more like ethereal celestial, I suppose, than like astronaut.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Ooh, Crimson saying here there is another outfit. Is it something you can show us?
Yeah. Let me see. Do I remember the toggle? I'm gonna let's put this away for a second. Okay. So this is the other outfit I have. That's like her quote unquote uniform.
Uniform. Okay.
Yeah, so the story, I guess a little bit of like lore insight is that she used to be an assassin for the Celestial Circle of Hell, but she found out that she was being lied to for a really long time. An incident happened, which I will not reveal quite yet, because even my community doesn't know.
Ooh, okay. Hidden lore, I love it.
Yeah. And essentially she's been on the run, trying to figure out how to fit in with like human society.
Okay.
And kind of separate herself from like a succuba identity. So when I say this is like the uniform, this is like the OG outfit before the disguise.
Gotcha. Okay, I was gonna say because there's a big shift between the two, but it makes sense lore-wise then. It's just like, okay, you're being undercover and more like trying to express yourself, and just if being lied to and everything. Yeah, I could see why just like there's such just an I don't know, is it identity shift like a good way to put it? I don't really know.
I think so.
But
because I also have this hair. So this was like fully. This was like the full pre-incident look. So like. After said incident, she like completely changed her wardrobe, wanted to just try and fit in and figure out like what it meant to be human.
Yeah.
To understand it better. So then she also like cut her hair short. She has a tattoo on her forehead. So she gave herself bangs to try and cover that up.
Oh shoot! I didn't actually notice it before. Now you're saying it actually pulls it up. Are you able to zoom a little bit more in, like on the facial features?
Yeah. Let me. Does this still work? Oh, move over, girl.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, like I'm looking. We got a couple different shades of green. It looks like in the eyes and everything. That is very cool. I like little subtle details and stuff like that. It's just like I've been saying over like these last couple interviews and such that it's just like you miss a lot of those details if the VTubers really zoomed out. Once you zoom it in, I don't know how much you do with your community, but it's just like I feel like these are nice opportunities to actually see, for somebody random or somebody that's me. It's just like I've come into your stream and I didn't even know the other toggle or anything, so it's just like it's really cool to see like these other details in it. And actually, now that you brought it closer, I didn't even see the gold tip there, like actually like on the horns. So it almost like those must be like little armor pieces or something that just slide over it. I'm just assuming.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of like embellishment. For partly for anybody from my community that's here, here's a little secret. Also used to kind of indicate status in her lore a little bit. So
was she
the
higher
more,
up?
like, yeah. So like the other characters that I kind of have in her backstory, the other like succuba in the celestial circle, they're all based on the like alchemical elements. So you have the sun, the moon, and then the stars, which don't exist on an alchemical table. Part of that being tied into her lore that, over the years she became like excluded from that, like was no longer considered an element within that. And then the rest are, like Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus. So all the characters in her backstory have a tattoo on their head that corresponds to that like alchemical symbol to tell them apart.
Dang, it sounds like this lore is actually like pretty deep and like well-rounded and stuff.
I have so much lore. But I haven't been able to share it at all yet.
Oh my gosh. Well, that is really cool. Is like, how far off are you from sharing it with everybody?
So, I've kind of been doing like little, like breadcrumb releases every now and then.
Okay.
Because I also love puzzles. So the way I've kind of been treating the lore is like every time that we kind of hit a milestone, like I think it was when we hit 250 followers, I dropped a little bit of a teaser I like dropping the lore teasers as like animatics or animations.
Oh yeah.
But I'm dropping them out of order so that you have to try and like piece together
Your story. Oh my
what's
gosh.
actually been happening.
That is awesome. I love that.
I'm a huge nerd for like puzzles and escape rooms and stuff like that. So they have to work for it if they want it.
Oh my gosh. That that is awesome. I suck at puzzles. Anybody in my community, like anytime there's like in a game or something like that, I have to put something together. Oh hell no, I'll never put that together. So I might, if I watching years and stuff like that, I'd have to like write it down. And it's like, are you gonna possibly like once they're all revealed, are you gonna put them in the correct order, or are you gonna really make people like, hey, nope, here they all are, and you can solve it? Are you gonna keep it that way always?
Once enough has been revealed, I will kind of write an official like. I don't want to say like a little novella because that's a lot of work, but you know, kind of make it more of a story that puts all those pieces together, like fills in the blanks. So if people have started to kind of figure out like the order of the major story beats, releasing something that kind of fills in what's happened in between. But that probably won't happen until like in a year. I have fingers crossed if we ever get to 500, I already know what I'm releasing for that.
Ooh.
And it's gonna take some time. The animators working their little tushy off right now.
Oh yeah. It's just anything art related is never quick, and if it's quick, then it's usually not very good. So I always let the artists cook. Let them take their time. That is very exciting, though. Do you have any other kind of promo things that aren't necessarily like on when you reach a certain goal or something, but it's just like, hey, I have this coming up in a couple of months?
I don't really have anything like super official or concrete as far as streams go. I know things that like I would like to do in the future and are kind of on my like goals for this year. But there's no like date set for any of that.
Oh, okay. No, it's been a thing kind of going in these. I love giving everybody in these interviews like the opportunity to like, hey, this is a perfect time to promo anything and everyone if you want. Oh, that is really, really cool. Now let's do a little flip here though. I like asking this kind of question too. What is something that really kind of gets your blood boiling while they're in your stream doing something? Like what is it that is going to get somebody banned or kicked or bonked or whatever you want to call it?
Oh, I genuinely, I've never thought about this. I do suffer from chat bully me syndrome, so obviously nothing like bad.
Okay.
It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. But I think the only like major thing, whatever, y'all shut up. But yeah, so like and thankfully, thank God, there's not been an instance in any of my streams yet where someone's gotten me like pissed and I've had to be like, mods, can we get this guy?
Oh, I'm glad to hear that at least.
Yeah, I think the only thing is like, not that I necessarily keep like the IRL me like totally a secret. Oh my God, Crimson!
Holy shit! Whoa, Crimson, what are you doing here? I'm sorry, I thought I turned off all the sound things, but holy shit! Well, thank you, Crimson. Holy moly!
This is what he does.
That's what he does.
That's what he does. Yeah.
I see. This is another thing too. I turned off like the was it not the sound alert? It was okay. That's why that's in there too. Because I turned off the alert box. I have it like set so that's why it tells like everyone. Yeah, it comes up each time where it was going to, and it like makes a sound. I have not changed that, so I'm glad that it's not going off right now at least. But thank you, Crimson, so much. Holy crap. Sorry that cut you off or anything though. Holy shit.
No, it's okay.
Yes, continue though.
Yeah, I think the only thing that I can think of at this immediate moment in time is if somebody comes in and dead names me. That has only happened once.
Dead named you as far as like your actual real name or something? Like doxing you?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, both doxing me, but also like, so I have a name that I prefer.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't care if people find out about that one. But like, and I'm not upset this person didn't get banned because this person was my dad. So
Oops.
he did not he didn't mean to. He was genuinely trying to like stop by and, you know, give me one of those like, I'm proud of you, kiddo. But like I had literally told him, I was like, hey, if you ever do drop in, you can't. Oh, yes, sorry, what was that? My dog just made like a really weird sound.
Yeah, it's like
but yeah, I was like, you cannot just drop my government name. Like, I use Starby is my name in the Twitch world, so if you feel the urge, you have to use that one. And then immediately brain wiped clean, popped up in chat, and just like dropped government name. And the mods, thank goodness for that, were immediately deleted it without me saying anything. And they were like, do I need to ban them? And I was like, no, that's my dad. He didn't mean
he didn't mean to. It's hilarious. I've had like some of my like best friends come and they didn't type it. One actually said my name like super early in a mic, and I'm so glad now like that bot is gone. But it's just one of those like, okay, if I just don't react to it, maybe people weren't paying attention and we'll just keep moving on. So, but that is one of those kind of just like heart-wrenching moments though. And that's just kind of funny. It was your dad, but I'm glad nothing like bad has come out of it though, or something for you. But, I guess, okay. So obviously your dad knows, is it something that, cause every once in a while I've seen, VTubers actually like pull their parent like on stream or something with them, and it's just like you collaborate, just do a talking stream with them. Is that something that you would ever do with your dad?
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, I love my parents and they've been like as supportive as possible with this like endeavor. I think for a while they were kind of like not that they weren't supportive, they just like didn't get it. And then when I was talking about some of the success that my friend Aki had, they were like, oh, there is an actual like, there is a path here. If you like actually kind of nose to the grind with it a little bit.
Right.
There's no chance that even they would be like comfortable getting on a stream or anything. They kind of want to be the silent, you know, like backstage, woo, watching the screen from back there. But no one's seeing them behind the curtain.
But at least supportive though, and that right there sometimes I feel like can make or break people, because if you don't have some of the people that, you know, that love you in your corner at those moments, sometimes can be a little hard. So I'm glad they're at least supporting you up, you know, from at least the sidelines, cheering you on. That's good right there. Okay, well, holy crap, we're already like, where does the time go with some of these meetings? Like, I feel like it's like, oh crap, I feel like I had a lot more questions for you, but it's just like, you just get yapping, and that is totally fine. About your channel though itself, what kind of games and stuff do you stream?
See, unfortunately, it does end up being a lot of Overwatch. I'm a little Overwatch gremlin. But I am open to play pretty much anything. Like I've done Overwatch, Dead by Daylight. Usually I'll do like whatever Friend Slop is hot and happening. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, you know, Peak, Repo, I'll do those. Sometimes I do like solo games. Like I remember we had not on purpose, but we did have a really long BioShock stream. I don't remember how many hours we hit on that, and I don't want to. So, you know, I'll do pretty much anything. Like cozy, chaotic. Sometimes we do art streams. We've done a few of those already. Yeah, I do just want to like do more, because for a period of time just playing like Overwatch and Dead by Daylight was the easy option because I didn't have to think about it to add it to the schedule. But we did go on like a yeah. We did take like a 2-month hiatus before debut because I actually just moved across the country, so
oh shit.
We've been out of it for a little bit, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things.
Hey, that's totally fine to, you know, with going on the pretty much the opposite side of the country. Now, did that affect like what time you play and do content, or do you still try to like go to revert back to when people did know what you were on?
See, your girl's still unemployed, so like it's not really been an issue.
Oh. Okay.
I can stream at any time. I have been trying to like be mindful because most of my viewers are in like Central and Eastern. Jam, I don't know what your time zone is called. I'm sorry, but Jam's in Australia.
Oh damn. Okay.
I have like, you know, I try to be as mindful as possible, because I'm in Pacific now, so I'm streaming earlier in the day than I normally would have, but it's roughly around the same time that I would have started when I was still in the other time zones. So I don't know how that'll change if, you know, the universe decides it will bless me with employment, but we'll try to keep it in everyone in consideration.
There you go. Well, dang, this has just been awesome here. You got a lot of lore that's still leaking out. Puzzles, got to put it together. I love being able to switch between your two outfits and all that. You got a lot going for you. I can see this really going far. Is there anything that we did, like I didn't ask you, that you would love to let everybody know, as we are damn near out of time?
I guess the only other thing, one of the goals that I have is to potentially do music streams in the future. I am actually a composer and sound designer, and I'll plug Crimson in here a little bit. He's a developer of a game that he's very great. He has employed me to be the composer for his game, and it's been wonderful having that opportunity to work on a project again. It's called One Man's Poison, if anybody wants to check it out. You can also hear the title theme that I wrote for it on the website as well. But yeah, I would love to like get into that more, because that's like my thing. That's what I do, but I've never streamed it because it would be really difficult to set up. But I would love to get more people involved in like that part of my life.
Dang, composing music and wow. Everybody tonight just has been so damn talented and stuff. I'm gonna have to check that out. Crimson, can you put in the chat like that game title again? I want to check that out later. I love supporting indie people. in all forms and works and such. I think that is awesome. Well, hell yeah. Okay, so music and everything. We definitely will have to come check you out. Okay, so you are on Twitch, and where are your other socials?
So I'm on Twitch at StarbyVT, and then all of my other socials are some variation of Shining Starby. I think they're all like lowercase, no space, for like Twitter, TikTok, but some of them might have like a period in between Shining and Starby. I cannot remember at this moment in time. But sometimes I multi-stream. I haven't set it up yet since we got back from our break. But if you can't catch me on Twitch, then I do a multi-stream to YouTube and sometimes TikTok. So
Nice. Crimson, I know I do have like some things that some of my mods put in place. You can definitely throw it in here. I just don't know if it's going to be auto modded or not. But yeah, feel free to try to post the link. I just can't guarantee that it will go through. Well, very cool. I'm sorry, I do have to cut this off. We do have another one here, but it was super nice to talk to you. I'm really excited to see like where the music and just like your whole channel and everything really goes. So we will be watching.
thank you for having me. This has been fun.
Yeah, been a lot of fun. Alrighty, I'll talk to you later.
Bye. Best of luck with the next one.
Yes, thanks. Oh my gosh. That was a lot of fun. I love too. People are like going down to the right hand corner and like leaving right there. Like that's the exit over there. I love it. Okay, let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's get our next contestant into here. And thank you again. That was so nice of you for all Crimson. You didn't have to give all the subs. That was super, super nice. I really, really appreciate that. All right, let's get Daphne in here. Start a call. Doop-a-doo.
Hello.
Hello. Alrighty, I
was just talking to myself a second ago. I was like, I know it's time.
It's about there. Yep. Okay, and then let's see here. Where is your name here on the Steam list? Seriously, where? Oh, here we are.
Do you mind if I'm live? I've been doing my patron stream today.
Oh, you're totally fine. Yep. I had some people ask me if it was okay if they're live as well. I said, yep. I wasn't gonna be merging the like the chats and stuff like that,
Okay,
just to
that's cool.
just for simplicity. Yay!
Yeah, I was playing Scribble.
Yes, Harvey. Can't wait for the next meet the others. Yeah. Okay. It should be. Or was I supposed to leave my note?
We're figuring it out.
Yeah. It should be loading in then.
Look, I'm standing completely this time.
All right. Well, you're loading in. Let me get something to drink real quick.
Yeah, I just drank all my drinks. You're not gonna believe this, but I'm drinking water.
Water? Oh no!
It hurts.
How dare you drink water?
This is ash.
Alrighty. I think I did when we did the collab the other day. My lord, yes, Packrat. I know. I'll have to ask you about it the next time you're in here. Yes, it's just like it's so amazing how like 25 to 30 minutes can just fly by. So I'm going to act like my questions tonight are going to be almost like I don't know you, but I do.
Yeah, you don't know me, but you also know me, but you don't know me.
Yeah, right. Okay. How did you? I've been asking everybody this. How did you find out about VTubing, and then how did that actually turn into you wanting to be a VTuber?
So I found VTubing. It's kind of hard to explain. I found VTubing when H2O Delirious did it as a April Fool's joke.
April Fool's joke? What kind of time frame was that?
It was in like I think around COVID, maybe a little bit after. I was in college and I was watching H2O Delirious because he's my dude. And I was like, oh, look at Delirious. This is so cool. And then he did like a little VTuber model. And I was like, dude, that's cool. And then I went and found Iron Mouse. And I found, all these others. And I was like, this is it. And then I found Muujin. And I was like, dude. And then just a month and some change ago, I was like, my fiance was like, go for it. You've always wanted to do this. Go for it. And I'm like, I do it.
So you've known about him from about 2020, let's say, and so just within 2 months, so about 2026, right? So it's been about 6 years, and then you decided to just jump with it, and your fiance was the one that's just like, go for it.
Yeah, I had wanted to do it for ages, because after I found Iron Mouse, and after I found Amelie and Sayu, I was like, this is it. I'm gonna do it. And I found Rima, and I was like, oh, this is so much fun. I'm gonna go for it. And then it was like, I'm not gonna go for it. I'm nervous. And then my fiance was like, go for it. Go for it. And I was like,
just do it. Okay. I guess your model here, you did say before, this is one of those customizable models, right?
Nope. So this is a completely pre-made model. I can't customize anything.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yep. Well, why didn't you show it off here? And then if you do know the artist, give him a shout out or something here. But run through the toggles for us.
Sure. So this is from Mochi Motion on Etsy. It is their elf fairy kind of thing that they talked about. So my expressions are a dark shadow, where I can be angry and threaten to get the stick if you don't take care of yourself.
Why don't you zoom in if they're facial ones, just to, some people like myself might need glasses.
Hello.
There we go.
Hi, everyone. I promise I'm nicer than this scary shadow. So, this is my dark shadow. 2 is my heart eyes to show that I love you. 3 is just when I get embarrassed.
Ruh-roh.
I get a little embarrassed sometimes. 4 is my eyebrow.
The eyebrow, you said?
Yep. So my eyebrows go from like yay to
That angry face.
5 is I'm just a little sad today.
And the tears actually go down the face. Oh, that is pretty cool though.
Really
great.
A
lot of times, because mine is just like I only have like little tears and they just kind of like sit there or something like that, and you can't see them unless I'm really zoomed in.
That.
Yeah.
Number 6. Let me zoom out a little bit. This is starting to get a body. I dance.
Oh, it actually has it has toggle on them. Oh, that is cool. Okay.
Number 7, I do a little bounce. Oh.
Bounce. Okay.
I pout a little.
Starving heart eyes are very fitting.
9 and 8. I give you a little wink.
Oh, that's cool too. So
I can get it to do it. It doesn't want to do it at the same time.
Oh, okay. But hey, like for a model,
there it
has
goes.
quite a bit of like toggles and stuff like that, like right off the bat.
I can do a head shake.
Huh.
And then this one is my friend Senior's favorite. Ugh.
Ugh. that is pretty cool.
I have a couple redeems that I've made myself where it makes me lag, but it does a bonk and a head pat.
All at the same.
And the head pat goes great with the blush.
Oh, that is cool. Okay. So, like I said, so you have quite a bit of toggles. The model seems like it's rigged really nicely and stuff. What kind of content then do you do on your streams?
I kind of do a bit of everything. My goal was just to have fun and make people smile. So I do games, I do talking. I just did a whole explanation of Dungeons and Dragons, which was really, really fun because I'm a bard, so I love everything to do with Dungeons and Dragons. So I just play games, I interact with people, and I have fun. That's the main goal, to make people laugh.
There we go. Nice. For people that don't know Dungeons and Dragons and such, what is a bard?
A bard? Now you're gonna have to bear with me because I am a bit biased.
Okay.
A bard is a musical genius, the life of the party. Fabulous at all times, amazing at socialization.
My gosh.
And they're a pretty good flirt too.
Seems like you have that down a little bit. Yeah. Do you get that question a lot then?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just myself that it's just like, I was listening the other day when you kind of did say it, but it's just one of those like, I had no idea besides that, like, no idea what a bard was or any of that.
Yeah. A bard is kind of like your entertainer. They have fun, they're in the background, they entertain, and they play funny little music.
Oh, that is awesome though. Okay, so you're really into Dungeons and Dragons. What got you into that?
So I actually fell for Dungeons and Dragons thanks to TikTok. I kept getting information about dice, like all these really pretty, I called them math rock, really pretty math rocks. And I was like, oh, they're shiny, I kind of like them, but I don't want to get them and not use them. So I went to my local game store and went to go watch people play to see if I would be into it, because of course I was a little biased. I thought it was mostly nerds that played, and I wasn't a nerd, even though I was obsessed with Harry Potter. And lo and behold, I fell in love with it, because the people that I sat down with was like, the best way to learn is to play.
Right. Oh my gosh. Well, that is awesome. Are you into anything else within that kind of realm? Similar to Dungeons and Dragons that you're really passionate about too? Or is it like just hardcore Dungeons and Dragons?
I'm a hardcore Dungeons and Dragons person. I'm a really big nerd. That's my problem. I'm gonna start doing a Hogwarts Legacy at some point, which, spoiler alert to my stream, I wasn't gonna tell you yet. I'm planning on doing some Hogwarts Legacy because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I'm starting to become a very big Star Wars fan. Ooh. And there's a Star Wars board game that you can play.
Okay. What drew you to Star Wars then? Because that it's just like, in the realm of scheme of things, like I can see the correlation, but it's just like at the same time, Harry Potter and Star Wars are quite different in some regards.
You can all thank my fiance.
That's usually how it goes.
I like Harry Potter. I'm not into sci-fi stuff. Nope, not my thing. And then he goes, check out The Mandalorian. Look at this little cute baby Grogu. And I'm like, ooh, look at the baby.
Traded like, one wizard for some space wizards.
He's cute. Keep it on. And then he's like, oh god. And then he's like, come on, I'm going to show you all the original movies. And I watched the prequels, then the originals, and it was really good, and I kind of fell in love with it.
Which one was your favorite out of those 6?
A lot of people aren't gonna like it.
Uh-oh. What is it?
I like the second prequel.
Oh, Attack of the Clones? Okay. Yeah, no hate here.
Prequel, but I really love the third one, even though it's so cringy.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like,
but
you're the chosen
one. They're all fun in their own ways, I guess. I guess I lost a little interest in the sequel trilogy. That's where I kind of fell off. I was like, okay, this is not that great.
I watched the sequel. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't my thing. But Mandalorian.
That on the other hand, that was pretty good. I used to be a big Star Wars fan, but it's just like I kind of with some things after a while, it's not that I lose interest. It's just like the lore gets so deep and it's like, I don't have this much time to like hang into this. So, it really sounds like with yours though, jumping from Harry Potter to Star Wars, D&D, you really like to getting into a lot of stories and such.
Mm-hmm. I collect hobbies like it's baseball cards. I collect fandoms like it's candy. Gothic literature, Harry Potter, D&D, Star Wars, you name it. I probably like it.
Have you ever watched Lord of the Rings then?
I don't like Lord of the Rings.
What? Oh, interview over. Oh gosh. Don't like Lord of the Rings. Okay. I won't focus on this too much, but I do have to ask why.
I don't really know. I tried to watch it, and my fiance adores them, and he's so mad at me because like he loves it to death. It's his comfort movie, just like Harry Potter's my comfort movies. But the moment I saw those hobbits' feet, I'm drinking water, okay? The moment I saw the feet, I was like,
Is it the wideness or the hairy that you're not digging?
It's like a Bigfoot. It's Bigfoot. Trumping around. And then on top of that,
I feel you.
Around, and then why are you putting this ring on? And you just put it in the fire.
Oh my gosh, that is funny. I'll say I'm a huge Lord of the Rings nerd. I absolutely love it. But and that was
Don't get me wrong, Legolas is cute.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. All right, well, I won't make this be the whole thing, but okay, so we did a little collab a while back. Well, not even a while back. It was just last week, wasn't it? Of Dead by Daylight. Besides the other games and Dead by Daylight, what are other things you like to stream?
I like Pokemon, but I've noticed it's kind of difficult to grind on, so it's like can be kind of boring. So if you like grinding, hop on. But otherwise, it's gonna be very boring.
Very boring.
I like collab games, but I haven't done a lot of collabs except for you because you're my first.
Hey!
And then I plan on doing some Harry Potter and some more scary games. I just finished Bendy and the Ink Machine, and I think the next game that we're gonna play, yes, we're gonna do we also did Crime Scene Simulator, Crime Scene Cleaner Simulator, and then we also did Power Wash Simulator. But we're gonna play some more scary games like Bendy and the Ink Machine Dark Revival and some Resident Evil Village.
Ooh, there you go. Hell yeah. Were you saying about collabs and stuff?
So be ready for screams.
I'm sure there are quite a few other people that were interviewing and stuff tonight that I got the feeling some people are going to be knocking on some doors and stuff like that. So definitely be prepared. And just everybody in general. There were so many cool people, including yourself here. That is just like it's been so fun to hear the stories and such, how people get in, what games they play, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess again, I always ask this question, and it's kind of interesting to hear, but usually everybody is on the kind of the same lines. Where do you kind of draw the line though when it comes to like your chat either bullying you or bullying others? I mean, like what is acceptable and then what is like, hey, nope, that's too far in your stream?
Well, my chats kind of saw me kind of lose it today. I did get a little heated today.
Ooh, okay. What was it over?
I did get heated at them. I got heated at some people on Dead by Daylight because they were being trolls, and I had to report them.
Oh shit. Okay.
But one of the big rules I have is that my goal is to make people smile. So they can bully me. They do jump scares to me all the time. And God, I let them do that. I let them make fun of me sometimes. I don't mind it. My chat is currently lying and saying they're nice.
Okay.
They bully my friends, if you've learned.
Oh yeah.
But I let them bully, but the hardest line is if they harass anyone or if they get angry. It's a very quick where I'm like, hey, we're gonna shut that down. We're not doing anything evil. We're not doing anything rude. we can joke and goof off and, have fun. But the number one rule is that this is a fun place. We're all people. Joke and tease all you want, but the moment that you start something and it's not okay, you're done.
You're done. Right?
That's how I feel. And I tell them, just be nice to me because I'm trying to sing because I'm a bard, but I am very self-conscious.
Oh, okay.
So, you are nice. You're nice. Hang on, let me be nice to my chat real quick. You're nice. I'm sorry for calling you out, chat.
you got to do it every once in a while, right? I mean, they call you out. It's the exchange program, right?
They tell me when I suck at gaming. Which is all the time. I'm very bad at gaming, but they're nice to me. They're too nice. I'm like, guys, call me out. Tell me I'm blind. Tell me I'm bad. And they're like, oh, you're doing great, sweetie. And I'm like, no, I'm not.
With being a bard, you said that you're supposed to sing and stuff, but you're subconscious about it. Is it something that you feel like, hey, if you do gain the confidence to do it, would you try to do karaoke streams or even doing any kind of cover work?
I mean, I want to. They probably heard me singing a little bit earlier while I was playing because I got nervous and I was doing bum biddy bum bum. But I do sing on occasion when I'm not thinking about it. That's my problem. I overthink. I get very nervous. Oh, thank you. I get very nervous and it's just my own thing. But I've always wanted to sing. I used to sing, as I've told you, I used to sing a lot and then I got bullied. And because I got bullied in high school, middle school, it just shut me down entirely to the point where I'm scared to sing. Even with the fact that you guys can't see my face, my brain is still so it's tough, but I want to sing, I want to do covers, I want to do it because I love Bon Jovi, and I sing Bon Jovi all the time, and I sing all these different songs, and I listen to Broadway, and I love it all, and I want to sing it and sing it to you guys, but I'm just
Yeah, it's just being able to get to that next level of confidence or just where you're feeling really comfortable and stuff. No, I get that. No, that's okay. I feel like you're pretty, I don't want to say new in this space, but new to streaming yourself. I feel like you have plenty of time to grow, to do all these fun stuff. But no, that is
the joke that I am not new when it comes to drama because I keep up with it all. I keep up with Mugen and I keep up with Rena, but anything else, I've got no clue. I'm only a month and some change old, guys.
You're right, but I have no idea how you found me, right?
Yeah, you're a stranger. Yeah. I totally didn't comment on your ex and was like, oh, they're never gonna see my model.
Oh my gosh, right. That was just funny. And then it was called out, right? Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. But it just going back to the model, it's just I didn't actually know that was just one of Etsy. I thought that was just that was your own. This is what you had done and stuff. I'm not actually very familiar with a lot of these models that are just anybody can buy them, but it's just I feel like it's a really nice stepping stone for people that it's just hey, you're just starting out, and I really liked
it. It gave me emojis and it gave me all kinds of stuff. Gave me my Twitch banner. My character Daphne, because she's a Dungeons and Dragons character, she looks completely different from this model, and I have grown to love this model so much, and I'm maybe my character will have white hair. Maybe my character might have more plant motifs, because I really love this model.
Yeah, just take some elements from him. Yeah, no, that's...
Which I recommend, if you're looking for a model, go for it.
Go
for it, do it. If you want to do it, go for it. Have fun.
It looks great. I feel like I said, it's a good stepping stone. And like you just said, you got some emotes too, all that. It's a great stepping stone for somebody. You just started off, like you said, a month and a half or about 2 ago. Is there anything that is coming up that you want to give a shout out to? Just let's say it's in the next, I don't know, 2 to 5 months.
Well, I'm gonna have a really cool collab with a special someone over here. Shout out to that. Special shout out to them. I'm gonna have a possible Dungeon and Dragons collab at some point.
Okay.
Super excited. And then also, we're kind of close to 50 subs, and I hope to get a job so I can fulfill my promise to my people that I would get a custom model.
Yeah, there we go. Well, everybody in chat, let's get her to 50.
It's freaking me out, man. I'm so scared.
I think you're gonna do great. It's always fun to see. A lot of everybody that I talked to tonight and yesterday have been in the game actually longer than me. But it's just like you're actually the first person that's actually like streamed shorter than me or something like that. So it's just kind of fun to see like, hey, where are you gonna go? But it's
I'm the annoying younger one.
But it's so fun to like, and even these people too that have been around for let's just even say a couple of years or something like that. It's so fun to go back when they first started and to see where they've gone now, and it's just like, oh, like the content has gotten better, like you have doing that. So it's just like I'm excited to see your growth and your journey as well.
It looks better.
We do only have a couple minutes left. Is there anything that I possibly didn't ask that you feel like everybody should know about your community, your model, or just even you yourself?
So where I stream to keep all the fitting in is called the Tavern. It's the Gilded Rose. My Discord is the Gilded Rose Tavern. And then if you are following, you're a patron of the tavern. And if you happen to subscribe, you become a party member to fit in with the Dungeon and Dragons theme. And then if someone's collabing with me, they are a guest at the tavern.
There we go. Hell yeah. Love it.
Just to fit all the themes.
Right. Rolling with the theme. You got some good lore going in with it and everything. I'm excited to see where your journey goes, and it's gonna be an uphill battle. There's gonna be days that you just sit there want to pull out your hair, but I think it sounds like it sounds like your fiance is very supportive, and he's the one that like pushed you to do this. So very exciting, and definitely happy.
I just got lucky because I made some pretty great friends and got some great people that happen to follow. So
yeah, boom, boom, boom. That's awesome. Well, cool. No, I'm really happy. Thank you for taking the time. I know you were in the middle of streaming and doing some stuff over there. Okay. Thank you for popping over here. Yeah. We'll definitely be, what was it? Yeah, Friday the 13th. We have something fun kind of planned. So
real quick, fun fact to everyone: I love slashers, and Friday 13th are my favorite days. So like, you have no idea. When you said Friday 13th, I was like, oh my god!
Here we go.
I'm gonna wear my Jason Voorhees jersey.
Oh my gosh!
I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Here,
I need to calm down. Have a lovely day.
All right, I do gotta head over to we got someone else right behind you here. So, but it was lovely to have you in here, and yes, you'll be seeing more around.
It was wonderful to see you too.
All
and
right,
goodbye.
Bye. Yeah,
Bye.
Have a good night. That is always a blast. It's so fun. Even like everybody I just met tonight and stuff. And then, getting some friends in here and stuff like that too. So it is always just a blast. This has been just fun in general. What the heck? Okay, let's see here. Let me sit up again. Ring-a-ding-ding.
Hello?
Hello? Let's see.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Perfect. All right, let me just see if I got you on the Steam friend list here. I thought we did confirm this. Just rolling through here.
I'll be honest, I completely forgot. I just accepted it.
It's like, I don't think I see your name here. Okay, let me close that. Just there it goes. Okay, boom. All right, it is hosting now.
Okay, so I'm on join, and let's see. Do I just hit enter?
So when beforehand, you'll see at the top there's a password, and you need to enter. Oh shoot! Today, man, I really I failed with giving everybody like the password for it. So make sure you type in that what I just sent you, and that is actually and then you should be able to join.
Okay. I typed it in, but I'm not really seeing. Boy, I am really bad with electronics.
Oh, it's all good. It's all
okay.
good.
Do I type anything in the nickname?
Let's see here. I don't remember. For yours or for mine, I think you just type in Ashen.
Okay. Ashen. You have to select the host to join. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not like the best at like walking people through it because I'm not an expert or anything. So,
let's see.
And you did toggle it up at top to click for it to be on join, and then it should be that like the guest list or something. I think it pops up as me in there. Like you have to actually like.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I think I typed it in. I think I typed it in correctly. Let's see. A nickname and password. Okay.
Maybe you gotta change your nickname actually to what you want yours to be.
Okay. I think I can join now. Oh, it says disconnected.
With wrong, it said you typed in the wrong password. Make sure that the it is capitalized for the first.
Okay, I know what happened. My fingers accidentally hit the cap.
Whoops.
Let's see.
There we go. Now it looks like it's loading in. And I have noticed like the more toggles and stuff like that people have, the little bit longer it takes to kind of boot in. There you are. You are on here. Now
hey.
I do not lock anybody, so you are able to kind of zoom in, zoom out your model as you need to. But I'll just let you take it away. Yours was another one. I did not want to butcher your name at all. What's your name?
Well, I always say Magi Q Dog, although I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Magi, but you know what? I just pronounce it as Magi.
Magi. Okay, okay.
Yeah. But a lot of people just say like Magi or Q for short, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Hey, I'll take any kind of like shorter name or something like that. I'll just roll with Q if you're cool with that. All right. So this has been the first question I've asked everybody tonight. And then actually it's two questions right off the bat. But how did you find out about VTubing? And then what made you want to actually do it yourself?
Well, I kind of discover it whenever I first watch like a Vtuber, Iron Mouse, and then and then I really started liking Vtubing whenever I watched like Gargura from Hololive.
Okay, there we go.
But I didn't know how to really do stuff like that, so I thought like, I bet you it costs a lot and everything. But another friend of mine from work who was actually a Vtuber, his name is Snow, or I think he says call me Fox nowadays. He actually told me how easy getting into VTubing is and all that, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna give it a shot. So I've done it, and here I am today.
Nice. How long have you been a VTuber yourself?
Well, I've been a VTuber for 3 years now.
Oh, okay. A little bit of a veteran then yourself.
I guess you could say that.
I consider anybody that at least has 2 or more years in this to be more of a veteran, because it's just like I think May will be technically like when I started with my previous model into this. So it's like I don't actually have all that much time in here. So it's been really cool to actually like hear everybody else's story that have been in here for 2 or longer time. Okay, run us through like, okay, so dog is actually in your name. Are you actually like part dog then, or?
Actually, the dog part is actually just part of a nickname because people in real life just call me Q Dog.
Q Dog. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hell, that's kind of cool though that you're bringing it to your actual like your VTuber and everything. So, I see a little bit of pointy ears or stuff. Are you an elf then, or what? I guess what kind of creature are you?
Well, that's actually the unique part. I'm actually just a regular magician. However, I have this special crystal that is infused into my body, as you can see on my chest right here. And it has incredible magical powers. And one of these magical powers can allow me to either fully or partially transform into any mythical creature that I know of. So the ears are actually elf ears. The teeth that I got right now are vampire teeth. And I was supposed to have werewolf claws, but I kind of forgot to add that to it, so I should say they're retracted werewolf claws.
Nice. What like your design and stuff like that here? Walk us through. I mean, I see jeans, t-shirt, kind of a laid back, kind of comfy feel, but then we have some kind of, is that an overcoat or a jacket, or like what do we got going on here?
Yeah, this is like a. Let's see, I just pretty much wear like regular stuff. Like right here's my boots and stuff, regular jeans and shirt and all that. And then the overcoat right here with the hoodie, that's just something that I wanted to add. So I was able to make it specially made.
Nice. Very, very cool. Is does your model have any kind of toggles?
Let's see. Pretty much one of the major, I mean, I got like the regular emotions like angry and sad and happy right here with the stars. But I also got a mask as well. And this mask was from my adventuring days.
Oh, that is cool. Here, zoom up your model. I know it's,
See.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Kind of goes with the piece that's in your chest there, kind of.
Exactly. Don't want to give too much away, but this crystal is actually very important to my lore and stuff. Which I do plan on getting to that later on to the future, once I get some stuff situated.
Oh, okay. So you have a little bit of your lore out, but not everything is like full disclosed.
Well, that's actually the thing. I kind of got like a group of friends from back from my college day, and we're gonna try to actually create a webcomic involving this character and the friends from the guild that I used to be a part of.
Ooh, there we go. Okay.
Although I will admit, the process is very, very, very slow.
It just in VTubing itself, there are just some things that it's just like they do take quite a bit of time, like art wise or just anything kind of get going. So yeah, I could see that. Now you've been in this field for about 3 years, you said. Is this your first model, or did you have anything like previous to this?
Oh, this is pretty much the first model that I got, but I actually got 2 other models that kind of show off my powers, where I have like different kind of body parts of mythical creatures and stuff.
Oh, okay. Is that something you could show us here?
Oh, yes, of course. Give me just a second while I go over
Yeah.
here.
It'll probably take just a tad bit to switch it on over and everything, but yeah.
Let's
Show it up.
Now, this right here is kind of like the regular form because my modeler just kind of wanted to do like an upgrade. But this is actually what it's supposed to be.
Lay it on us. What does it look like? Oh, dang. Okay.
Now, this is called the Dragonoid form because all the parts are related to dragons. Like the red wing is from a wyvern, the horns are from a Chinese dragon, the hands are just like regular dragons, the eyes are actually basculus. Let me see.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say zoom in. Yeah.
And
oh,
sorry,
dang.
I'm blocking you with my wings.
no, you're all good. This is your guys' time to promo and everything. I totally fine. What did you say the white wing was though? Did I miss that one?
The red wing is from a wyvern, while the white wing, which I can never pronounce it right, but it's from a type of Egyptian dragon. It starts with an A, kind of called like an Anklik or something.
Ooh.
I'm never good with pronouncing names.
Yeah, don't feel bad. I'm in the same boat. Well, this is all cool. I love dragons too and stuff. So just seeing like all the different types on your character here, that is cool. I didn't get what does the shirt say though?
It says Dragon King.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when I look up, actually, like I could see it because that's where my VTube studio is. But like right down here, my old eyes, they have a hard time seeing all that. Well, very cool. You said that there was one other model though too, or is it just?
Yes. Let me go ahead and bring it out real quick, which I think you'll be surprised for this one. There we go.
It'll take a second to pop up over here.
Oh, you're fine.
Just look at my list here while we're waiting. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and bring this up. A family member of mine is telling me to come at the door whenever they get here. So if I were to just disappear, it's not me losing anything. I just had to go and see him real quick.
Oh, no, that's totally fine. Totally fine. Ooh, what do we got going on here? I see a bunch of different elements, just like the last one, but oh, dang, like a lot has changed. Break it down for us.
Oh, yeah. So this in here is the female form, where all of the body parts are that of females. I pretty much got the periwing on the right, which is a type of Persian fairy. I got the succubus wing on the left. I got a mermaid tail behind me. I got a type of Spanish vampire, Bruxa fangs and fingernails. I also got the Futakushi Onna hair.
Oh, there we go.
And I got the Manananago tongue.
Oh my gosh, you got a bunch of different toggles in here. Dang, that is really cool. Here, let's get a little zoom up on those hands there. I think
Let's see. As you can see, I got like some claws going on.
Yeah, holy moly! I wouldn't want to mess with that. Get cut up real quick.
As for like the body and stuff, I should say like Amazonian body, Valkyrie arms, and Lom's personalities.
Yeah, that was actually going to lead in my next question of just like these 3 different models kind of all have something. Like I see some similarities like with the jackets and everything, but like there's a lot of different things going on. So what does that like? What kind of content then do you do on your channel then with all these different models?
The kind of content that I focus on is like I do art streams, I do gaming.
Okay.
I do like manga reactions, mainly One Piece. I've been doing YouTube reactions with my friend McKenya, and let's see. I've also been doing like these special chat streams called Creatures of the Week. It's where I draw out like a mythical creature and I gather up facts and I talk to them about it.
Ooh, that sounds. It sounds like you're doing a little bit of everything, but man, that's awesome. Yep. That's really cool. What?
Hey, I'll be right back. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, totally fine. Here. Okay, right. All good. Yep.
Alright, sorry, BRB.
No, all good. Well, chat, that is, these have been just completely awesome tonight. Of just, and this too. It's just, I'm not gonna like click and take control, but I just love the detail too on like, I think it's the left-hand wing. They were going red, blue, and green. If just like really, if you were to zoom in there. Like when I look up on my VTube studio, I can see it a lot better, and there is a lot of detail actually on the red part on there, and the succubus wing too. I always love seeing those things. I think I said it before many times tonight. It's just like, you know, on my model too. You zoom way in, you can see all the like the little hair follicles in the ear. Like I love like hardcore details like that in character designs and such. But yeah. Hey, Dominator, welcome in. We're just doing some. Back. Hey, welcome back. All right, while you were gone there, I was just going over a little detail I was noticing on like the red part of your wing there. Just like you could see a lot more of like the feathers in individual like pieces there. So very cool. But you were saying though of like what kind of games and such that you're into.
Oh, yeah. I mainly play Nintendo Switch games and PC games. For Nintendo, I've been playing like Minecraft, Pokemon Nuzlocke, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and that's actually my first Legend of Zelda game, so I'm super... Yeah, I'm having fun with that. And
there you
just
go.
a few other games that I got here and there. Oh, yeah. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I actually played that one last night.
I have not tried... I played like one Assassin's Creed game, and I'm not too good at sneaking around. I'm usually one of the run and gun, you know, kind of like all guns blazing. So trying to be sneaky is not really my forte. But you said that Zelda Breath of the Wild is like your very first one. Have you played any other than besides that, or is that still like your only Zelda game that you've played?
Oh, that's the only Zelda game I've ever played, and I pretty much just done it for the streams and stuff. I just kind of tweeted out like, hey, what games do you guys want me to play? Like this game or Legend of Zelda? And they're like, Legend of Zelda.
Legend of Zelda. See, I've played some of the older ones. I would definitely recommend, and it's an oldie but a goodie. Is the Ocarina of Time. I love that one. That was my introduction to Zelda. And then I went back and played one on like the regular it was the regular Nintendo. And it's just night and day difference of the scale of it, but it's just like they are very fun. So definitely go back and do some of the older ones.
I'm gonna try to, because so far I've been liking the Breath of the Wild, and I kind of want to explore more into what the game's about and the characters and all that.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. Okay, let's see here. I gotta look up my little list here. You know, I've asked everybody like what kind of content they do and what not, but what kind of content do you not do at all, and that you will never do?
Mainly is discussions about politics. I do not talk about that stuff whatsoever. It always seems to cause drama and kind of splits up friends, so I never talk about anything like that. And even though I talk about mythical creatures and stuff, religion is also another one as well, because people always seem to get so radical about it too. So I try to stay away from that topic, unless it's information related to the mythical creatures. And gotcha. Okay. Best waifus. That always seems to start a drama here.
Best waifus. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean that one is very everybody has their own opinion of what is best and what's not, but no, those are more to on like the content though, as far as things like is there just some stuff like you just have no per se of like, no, I never want to do that or anything. And two, I guess this is a completely different correct. Sometimes I get a little squirrely brained, I guess, if you want to call it that. But just with all like your different designs and stuff like that, and you said you're not fully out with your lore and stuff. When you're in your streams, are you more of just, hey, that you're just kind of being yourself, or are you playing more of a character at times?
Well, I kind of just be myself a bit more, which I will admit, once I get the comic up and stuff, the Q that's in that series, he's gonna be a bit different and stuff. Obviously, he's not gonna know anything about anime and stuff. He's gonna be a bit more serious and all that. I will say there's gonna be a lot of dark stuff going on in there, so he's gonna be more like, what's the best way I'm looking for? I mean, he's still gonna be a fun person and all that stuff, but when he's coming to like fighting and stuff, he's pretty much like, let's see, what's the best character to kind of relate to it? I wouldn't say Sasuke, because Sasuke is not a happy-go-lucky character, but kind of like let's just say it's kind of like the Drive going after the main enemy, like Sasuke going after Itachi.
Okay. I remember my follow-up question to it. So I'm one of those, like, once I start getting a little hungry and stuff, my brain started going, here, let me just pop a little sugar here. I'm not diabetic, I don't think, but I know I am pre-diabetic, so it's just like I've been trying not to like munch in people's ears at all tonight. Just let me put
You're
something on at
completely
least.
fine and stuff. You gotta do what you gotta do.
What would you say are some of like the biggest, like, I don't want to say complications, but some of like the bigger things that you have struggled with while being in the VTubing sphere?
Truth be told, I say the biggest trouble that I'm having right now is actually getting affiliate. I will be honest, for the 3 years I have been on here, I am not Twitch affiliate yet.
I'm sorry to hear that. What I guess what are you still trying to reach? Is it like the amount of people watching you at one time, or the followers?
That's pretty
like
much it.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you're fine. Yeah, I mean that it can be a struggle for some people. You know, you just sometimes you gotta find that niche, and or the sometimes I've just noticed it with some people, it's just like the time zone you're in, or like what time you are streaming itself. So have you tried experimenting around with like, hey, when you are gonna go live?
I really have, but unfortunately, because of my actual job and stuff, it makes it nearly impossible to do that, because I work as a retail store associate in an electronics section, and they don't have me like a fixed schedule, even though I'm full-time, which is weird.
Oh, that is really weird.
It is. So because of that, they always mix up my schedule no matter what. Like, there was literally 1 week where I had like, let's see, 10 to 7, 11 to 8, a 1 to 10, a 9 to 6, and a 10 to 7. No, a 12 to 9. It was so mixed up, and I was just like, really?
Yeah, that is kind of all over the place. I remember when I was working in retail and stuff, it's just like, I was part-time though, so that made more sense to me jumping around. But everyone else around me that was full-time was like on a fixated schedule. So I'm just really kind of surprised that you're not. Like that's got to make life hard.
It really does. And another thing too is like, over here at the US, the economy is so bad, so I have to live with my family and stuff. and my nieces, they always come over every day and stuff, especially on my and on my days off. I have to help tend to them and stuff, so I can't do any streams kind of like throughout the day. So my streams are always at night. Sometimes they are like starting at 8 p.m., but most of the time I started at around 10 to 11:30.
Yeah, I feel you. I work full time. I got kids, a wife, and it's just like, you got other things to kind of do and stuff. So no, it sounds like you're trying to work hard. You're trying to get up to, you still want to reach affiliate and everything. It's all things to work towards. What other kind of social platforms are you on? So obviously you're on Twitch. I'm assuming Twitter as well.
Let's see. I also got like 2 YouTube channels. One is pretty much the main channel where I just do like my art streams, Creature of the Weeks, manga reactions, YouTube, and all that. And then I got a gaming react channel where I just like put up my video game streams and reactions to like trailers for games.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it sounds like you're doing a little bit of everything. I honestly, I would just say, like, just keep on keeping on. I mean, you're eventually going to reach where you need to get to. Do you post a schedule anywhere?
I used to. However, it seems like the universe has like some kind of weird humor about throwing obstacles in the way to keep me from streaming if I do that.
Oh, okay. So you kind of just more do it at random times when you can.
Yeah, I just kind of like hours before I do the stream, like anywhere from like 8 to 4 hours or so, I always tweet out like, hey, I'm gonna be doing this and stuff, and I send it out and stuff. But a lot of times though, and more times than I hate to admit, something always seems to happen to where sometimes I'll have to cancel the stream, which I also think hurts me with the views as well.
Yes, I am a firm believer in consistency. Even if you don't have the people watching you right then and there, you keep showing up when you say you're going to. I think good things will follow with that. So if you're able to find somehow, some way to incorporate and be able to do that, it's not necessarily how much time like you have, but just to make sure that you follow up with like, hey, I'm going to be only streaming, I don't know what your stream times are right now, but let's say if you're always aiming for 4-hour stream, try to aim for like a 2-hour stream or something shorter, but that you can make sure that you're guaranteed that you're going to be there at that time. I think that might help you in like getting people like, oh, hey, Q is on at this time. Okay, boom, I know when I can go. And, your job is obviously going to fluctuate that. But just putting out that schedule, like, let's say either Sunday or Monday, and just, hey, these are going to be lighter, maybe shorter streams, but, being able to actually make it on a consistency, I think that is definitely going to help you reach that goal that you want.
Oh, yeah. I know on my Twitch channel, I put, like, an about me and stuff, and I always put down, like, note. The streams may change due to like bad weather, because I live in a place where the weather is unpredictable. In fact, we had a bit of a storm happen, and I was a bit worried about being on here.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, because I always make a note to where I don't get on the computer during thunderstorms, because knowing my luck, lightning will come down and just fry everything.
Everything, right. No. Last night it was for me here. Like last night, my lights were starting to flicker because a storm was going through, and I was in the middle of an interview. I'm like, "Oh crap! Please don't go out on me." So I can completely relate to you in that sense.
And other things that can also affect it too is like sickness, because I got like bad allergies and stuff. Sometimes my family members will also come over and stay during the night and stuff, and obviously I gotta be quiet and all that. So sometimes it's better just to wait about the streams. And I will admit, sometimes we do have internet outage or blackouts too, so that can also affect things as well.
Yep, I hear you. There's hurdles and everything there, but yeah, if you're able to stick to it as best you can, I think you got this. It's just one of those you just gotta overcome those. But dang, a half hour flew by just like that. Is there anything else that I didn't ask or we didn't get to that you feel like the chat should know?
Well, even though I just named all the stuff that kind of hinders me and stuff, I do try my best to get on streams, and actually I've been doing pretty good. I'm starting to get more views. I've actually been doing a lot of different collabs lately, and everything seems to be looking up. And
Nice.
I am also the type that is really stubborn, so even though it's taken me so long to get here, I am not giving up on this.
Yeah, there we go. I like that attitude. I really, really do. Well, you keep on keeping on, and we'll be rooting for you. But I do got to cut this off here. Everybody, I gave about a half hour or so too, but thank you so much for joining, and I'm glad that you were able to figure out the VNet and stuff like that, and that the weather wasn't too bad. You were able to join. It was so cool to see all of your different models here too, with just all the different designs and stuff. Very, very cool. And yeah, like I said, we'll be rooting for you.
Alrighty, thank you. And thank you
Yeah.
for inviting me on here too. I've had a blast.
Yeah, no problem. It was a lot of fun. I'm really happy to get to know you and stuff. So, all right. Well, you have a wonderful night or a good morning wherever you are.
I will, and you have a good one too.
Thank you.
Now let's see. Where do I go back on here to leave?
Oh, I just end it and it'll kind of boot you out.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, well, bye.
Bye. Okay, well, let's see here. Go to VNet. Yes. Quick collab. Boom. Return. Wow. What a awesome night. Yes. Thank you, Packrat. Thank you, everybody that stopped on by. All the different interviews from yesterday and tonight. So many awesome people. I loved hearing all of you guys' stories. I would love to do this again sometime, but I feel like I need to give it a little bit of space. I don't want people to just get burnt out of these and stuff like that. So it'll be a little bit, but we'll definitely do this again if, I'll ask the community. I am very active in my Discord, so if it is something you want to follow around or something like that, when I am at work or something like that, feel free to come on in. My community, we're a mix of wholesome and maybe a little lewd, having a little fun and stuff like that. So I would welcome you all to join me. Anybody that we interviewed yesterday or today, I definitely will be checking out your guys' content, seeing where you guys grow and all that. So thank you all for just helping to make this a very, very fun time. And yeah, I was super happy to be here. I'm always down to do another interview in the future. I'll try to not to forget my lore again. I know, background, yes. And it was one of those, I tried not asking the same exact question with everybody. So, but yeah, I apologize. We didn't ask that one there. Nid. Yeah, starstruck, right? Starstruck. Alrighty, I need to go get something to eat here. I am almost to the point of getting to shakes a little bit. I should have had a snack, but it's all good. Let's see here. Who are we following that is on? Ooh, God, oh my gosh, there are so many. It is so fun. I love getting on and then seeing that there are. I will admit not all of them are mutuals and stuff, but it's just fun to raid into different peeps and stuff and see where it's all gonna go. But who are we gonna go? You know, we have not bugged Sulfur in a while, so we will go and bug her. So wherever you are, I hope you have a lovely day, a lovely night, a lovely afternoon. And we will see you tomorrow, hopefully. We are going to be playing Gears of War 3 with one of my moderators, Rush. for a fun time. I guess every time that maybe it's just going to be me. I hope not, but when I go down, I will have to do a pumping iron redeem. So it's going to be a lot of chaos, a lot of fun, and I will more than likely die a lot. So, all right, we will see you in the next one. All right, bye-bye.
Let's see if we can put her on this one outside, so we can force a good position on the other gal.